Okay.
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 Oh. Okay.
Okay.
Great.
Great.
Oh. Okay.
Great.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Great.
So, my worst nightmare happened.
Your worst nightmare?
Well, one of them, which is that when I'm setting up the stream, I have everything set up, and then I accidentally open the Twitch front page and the sound is on.
Oh.
So
Did you do that?
yeah, that did just happen. I was in the chat window of the stream software. And then I clicked on a button because I was like, oh, my display name was still red on account of the King of the Castle streams. And then I was like, oh, well, I should be back to being like purple, which I was before. And I opened up that interface, and then it was like, you can have other colors, you know? And I was like, oh, interesting. So I clicked on the Learn More button, and then it was like, do you want to pay $9 for Twitch Turbo? And I was
What
like,
the fuck is Twitch Turbo?
Well,
is that like Discord Nitro for
yeah,
Twitch?
exactly.
Jesus.
And I was like, oh, no, I don't want that. So I tried to exit this interface that was like, do you want to pay $8 for Twitch Turbo? The washi tape is over there. And in doing so, I hit a Twitch button because I thought that was the like take me back because it was just the Twitch icon. But no, it took me to the Twitch front page.
What was being played?
If you just unclip it.
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
What was being played?
I don't know. Somebody's stream, but I panicked. Yeah, I would say that 1 second everything was fine, and then the next it wasn't. But I also didn't have my headphones on. I'm always like afraid that it's going to be someone like an edgelord or someone who's on the Twitch front page.
Right, like John Shit playing Rocket League.
Right, exactly. Washi tape is just normal tape, but with fun patterns, but also it's paper. It's paper tape. It's the most like, I would say,
Tape.
Painter's tape.
It's a bit like painter's tape, like less heavy-duty painter's tape.
Yes, and it has fun patterns on it. I like washi tape very much. There are some people out there in the world that I know and care about deeply. I won't name names, but they own almost, I would say, way too much washi tape. And I own a normal amount, I would say.
We talking about the person who I think I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Let's say what their name rhymes with.
No, we shouldn't. We love them very much. Yeah, when I started my PhD, I bought like a rainbow set of washi tape, and I still have it and I still use it. And then once a year when I buy my yearly Hobonichi, I buy one set of pre-cut washi tape strips.
Huh.
And then I get gifted washi tape sometimes.
I use washi tape to make nice borders on envelopes. Like I will seal an envelope up with the envelope glue, and then I'll put some what?
Bosho washi
Bosho
tape?
washi tape?
Washi
Gio on Stationery
tape?
says I found some Bosho washi tape on Etsy at one point. Oh, surprise Bosho stream. God, I do a surprise Bosho stream.
Oh, I have caps lock on. Hieronymus Bosch!
That's just what happens when you type his name in.
Oh, I spelled his name wrong. How? Oh, I spelled mouse, not mus. Oh, you still have my webcam, by the way, and I will need that tomorrow.
I do, yes.
Because I have, work.
That's pretty cool. It's figures from the Bosch from the Bosho.
gosh,
But
it's
I mean,
so
I sort of
proud.
want just like intense fucking Bosho washi tape, right? Like I want washi tape that is just
Hey, did you know that you can print your own washi tape if you wanted to?
Really?
Yeah. We'll sell this with the butter sweatshirts, Hieronymus Bosch washi tape.
Boshi tape.
Yeah.
So it says, hey, I also ended up buying a Hobonichi after you talked about jet pans a lot one stream. Oh, incredible. Yeah.
Yay.
I love a Hobonichi.
I love my Hobonichi. I've recently graduated to the Hobonichi Cousin Days Free.
That's extremely cool. I use a Hobonichi daily.
Yes, you do.
The little one.
A precise butter sweatshirt? No, we don't have one. I was joking yesterday about how I don't have any merch and I don't think I ever will. But if I were, wouldn't it be funny if it was Antoine Valen's mound of butter with the word soon on it?
When was this painting painted?
Oh, it's in the public domain.
Okay. When was it painted?
I want to say it's in the IMG. Oh.
I want to know if it's
in the file.
Utter.
Oh no, it's just.
No, that's its pixel width. I don't think it was painted in 1280.
No,
this is what Geoan Stationery linked, and yeah, that's the one we saw. It looks extremely cool. Deep Floor says, well, then it's just merch for butter, which I think we can all support.
Yeah. A mound of creamy yellow butter sits to our left of center.
Okay, so this is like a post-Renaissance still life painting. Like, I feel like there was that point in the Renaissance when still life was kind of like quote-unquote invented, and they painted a fucking ton of it.
Can I please read the image description available on the National Gallery of Art's website?
Yeah.
I grew up just outside of DC, so I spent a lot of time going to the National Gallery of Art. I would skip school to go to the National Gallery of Art. That's the kind of nerd I was. We would all get on the metro. Anyway, so this is the image description for Antoine Valen's mound of butter. A mound of creamy yellow butter sits to our left of center on a wooden table against an olive green background in this horizontal still life painting. White cloth. Presumably the wrapper or cover is pushed down around the base of the mound to expose the heap of butter. The top of the mound has a few gouge marks and furrows. A long, narrow wooden paddle is stuck vertically into the right side of the mound and is submerged, almost up to the handle, in butter. 2 white eggs rest on the table in front of the white fabric to our right of center. Loose brush strokes are visible throughout, so the sweeps of paint seem to almost become the butter. The artist signed the painting with black letters in the lower left-hand corner. A. Volant.
Okay, there's a couple of things going on here that I really want to talk about.
Sure.
Chat correctly identified pretty quickly that this is a horny description of butter.
Very horny description of butter.
And I wanted to ask you a bit about why that might be in terms of the way that museums write about images. Is part of the reason that this is a horny description of butter that it's kind of a horny painting of butter?
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
description
so.
is just trying to be very Now, hold on.
Hi.
Why are you here?
Hello. On the desk. Hi. Would you like to say hello? Oh, a vicious headbutt.
Just a deadly headbutt.
Hi.
I saw her coming over, and Butter Basil redeemed. Butter Basil loves you very much.
Butter Basil loves you. Hi, Virginia.
Oh, and a small
dragon. Dragon loves you.
And Bird, Virginia, if you face this way, we can give you a little interview.
She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be interviewed. She wants to sit here.
Facing away
Look
from...
away.
She doesn't understand that the computer is the focal point here. Squeaks Glitters loves you very much, and so does Lucretia Mott.
Yeah, they all love you on the internet. Hi.
And you can see... Oh, this isn't on the screen, is it? This image?
It's sort of on there. It's just that and it's actually great. So I can remove the countdown. And then I'm actually going to pull our notes away so everyone can look at butter. Because if you go into my iPad and go into messages, you can pull up yeah, great. And we'll just...
This was shortly before.
This was like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, just hanging out.
Yeah.
Fully hanging out.
Yeah.
Arm out, long arm out.
Yeah, long arm. Arm out.
Thank you to JD Birdie who subscribed.
Thanks, JD Birdie.
We've had some other subscriptions that we will go through.
Oh yeah,
in just
we
a
have.
second.
She looks gorgeous, don't you think? Isn't she beautiful?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, Virginia. I'm sorry that my forearm is on your tail. You're on my desk.
She's great.
Okay, Wolfink says, so I write alt text for capitalism and the horny description of butter is goals. Yeah, see, this is in my understanding, most image descriptions are like, this is the image. But I imagine if you're writing image descriptions for the National Gallery of Art website and you are a history of art graduate who has to work like a $7.25 an hour job, that this might bring you a bit of joy to do.
Yeah.
I don't know that there's necessarily a move the National Gallery art style guide is like, if it's about butter,
make it really horny.
you gotta make it really horny.
I wonder though, so my sister is an archivist, is an art historian and an archivist, and does a lot of work with prints and drawings, and as part of her work is, writing descriptions like this for her internal archivy.
Oh, bless you.
As much as for like public facing stuff.
She sneezed.
Bless you, Virginia. And I wonder how much of it is like, you have to objectively, you know what I mean when I say objectively, that is to say, it's very loaded. You have to objectively describe what is going on in the image, but you also have to try and conjure something of...
accurately. I think what you're trying to say is that you're trying to accurately describe it, right? So, okay, Wolfing says again, most folks writing alt text prefer it to be evocative instead of just rote. And I think that's what's happening here as well, right? You want to convey, using words, what the image feels like. And the reason why we love this painting of butter is that it is a very luscious depiction of a huge thing of butter.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And Otathely says, is there a difference between a horny description of butter and an intimate description of butter? And
absolutely.
I think 100% that you're hitting the nail on the head here. Also, Gravity Pike true. Big Dairy is bribing the National Gallery of Art to horn up the butter description. Yeah. Okay, Virginia, so you are right in front of the mouse, in a way. Is
she just moved to get more comfortable.
Or is she's settling down?
She has settled down. We have been gifted with the world's worst mouse mat.
Virginia.
Buddy, do you want to come sit on my lap?
She might want that, actually.
Oh, Dynasty loves you very much, Virginia.
Do you want to be here?
What she is really mad about is that we are... Yeah. She has come over... Here. And we're paying her limited attention. Pinstripe Owl loves you very much, Virginia.
And I think beyond that, the attention that we're paying her is sort of like, yes. Hold on, I might have to lift the desk. Because she likes to go under the desk. This is what I've discovered when I work at my desk. Uh-huh. Is this what you wanted? I think it is what she wanted.
She is rubbing her head against my knee.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Okay.
What are we doing?
Yes. What are we doing? Great question. Well, I need to remove this picture of... Everyone say goodbye to Virginia.
Goodbye, Virginia.
Goodbye, Virginia.
There she goes. Farewell, Virginia. She's going under the desk. Boop.
Okay. You want to go back to the Notes app? Yeah. All right, great. So... let me pull up the game. Just scoot this over.
We are returning for our final, for now, Case of the Golden Isle stream.
Yes.
There are 2 scenes left, along with an epilogue and sort of final scene, I believe. But then in about a week's time, DLC is releasing containing 3 new cases, which we hope to play. And given that we're playing this today, we'll probably be able to. But that's our goal today, is to kind of wrap this game up. so far. How's it going there,
I'm
KB?
really struggling. I'm really struggling because I'm trying to get... Oh, I think if I bring the notes up here. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice, lovely.
But let me make this smaller.
Just a wee bit smaller.
I think more than a wee bit. Wee. Okay. So... We are playing The Case of the Golden Idol, which I keep calling The Curse of the Golden Idol. And in a way, isn't that right? Isn't it a curse?
Yes, but very potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a chance that this idol fully isn't cursed. That it is just... Well, I mean, what is a... First, question one. What is a curse? If we are thinking of a curse as an active hex on an object that brings bad luck actively to people around it, maybe this idol isn't actually cursed. There's a chance that this idol might just be a destructive stolen object that the possession of which is a gun cursed? Answer, yes, but very, very differently to like a,
Well, what was this idol designed to do,
Fantastic question. And we don't know.
Yeah.
Although it does seem to be a machine. It seems to be some
Is a
sort of
machine a
magical
curse?
machine. A machine can be cursed, but I don't think is
What about a machine for pigs?
A machine for pigs is I don't know if I can answer that one.
Case of the Golden Idol is a mystery game. That it's an Obra Dinn-like where we solve word Mad Libs. We solve Mad Libs to solve murders, cases, mysteries, generally deaths and misfortune. And the way that we complete these Mad Libs is we find words in the scenes, as in newspaper articles, in letters, in scant pieces of dialogue. And we grab those words and we fit them into the Mad Libs in the correct order so that we have, like a crossword, correctly filled in all the clues, Mr. Policeman. Yeah?
Phlogistic in the chat says, the idol might be cursed in the way that a football is cursed if you're in possession of it in the middle of a match, which is a really, really good description.
Great. That's 10 out of 10.
Let's do a quick recap case by case, switching off one to one. Although we should open up the...
Notes.
Oh, I was going to say, I'll hand you this.
Oh, okay, great. Can I have the pencil as well?
Yes.
Oop! I sent him sideways. Did it break the... No, okay. When it goes sideways, it does break the... Let me just make sure that's the way I want it. Okay. Let's zoom out here. There he is. All alone. On his sheet of paper. He's so small. Oh.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh!
Would you like the mouse?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I feel like if you're the notes writer...
I agree. Let me get settled first before I accidentally dox us through my good notes. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. Where were we? I think it's in here. Yeah. Okay. I found it. Okay, bringing that back up. Let me scoot the keyboard over. And then you should be able to grab the mouse better. How's that?
Okay.
Great, and then I'll scoot over just a little. I have a cat on my lap.
Yes.
Whee! Okay, so one of the things to know about this game is that I like to take very detailed notes, and these are they. So, Jack, would you like to go ahead and recap the things that happened in the game so far?
Yes. Some time ago, maybe 60-ish years ago, 60 or 70 years ago, two men go on an expedition on a place called Monkey Paw Island. One of the men is specifically searching for a golden idol, but doesn't necessarily communicate this, just says, I'll take all the idols you find in exchange for a smaller cut of the additional loot. When this chap here, who's a man called Cloudsley, Albert Cloudsley, finds out, he pushes this man off to his death and presumably takes the idol. We flash forward about 40 years to his son dying, in as a result of an accident. A younger member of his family wants the idol for himself.
It's his nephew.
So after he dies, is sad to find that it hasn't been left to him in his will, and sends 2 men to come and get it. One of the men is promptly inflamed by the idol, which is in the hands of a man named Willard Wright. A character who is about to become extremely important, Edmund Cloudsley, sees this happen and goes, that'd be pretty useful for me. Edmund Cloudsley tells his man, a sort of all-purpose criminal named David Gorin, to steal the idol from Willard Wright, killing him. And he successfully gets the idol. It turns out that the idol is connected to an extremely long-running sort of Masonic cult in this game's version of England, which is called Albion. The cult sends Cloudsley a letter saying, give us the idol back, and when they don't, send an entity called a Dark Hand Steward, which we have subsequently learned is a sort of rank in the cult, to poison him. The poisoning goes wrong, and his sister is killed instead, as you can see. Edmund begins experimenting with the idol's properties. We learn that the idol basically works in 2 steps. It takes the power from one thing and outputs that taken power to something else. For example, in order to set a man on fire, you have to freeze something first. It's heavily implied that he is working on how to make himself young again. However, he is forestalled by a gentleman highwayman named Walter Keene and 2 henchmen who come with him to try and steal the idol back. They are caught in an exploding trap that Cloudsley has put in place, at which point things kind of get a little confusing. We don't exactly know what happens here, but by the time we progress to the very next chapter here, Keene is now working with David Gorin and has introduced a young member to the cult named Lazarus Hurst. Lazarus Hurst, it rapidly becomes clear, is Edmund Cloudsley gone young. There's a chance that Edmund Cloudsley used one of the corpses from the trap explosion to make himself young again. He overcomes a trial in the cult and then stages a miracle to ensure that he is crowned the Griffin Reborn, a kind of messiah figure for this cult. This all turns into a prime ministerial bid that he has going, in which at his estate he kills, along with his comrade, 2 potential prime ministerial candidates who were about to form a coalition government against him, securing him and the cult's position at the highest seat of British government.
Well, he kills one of them and he frames the other.
Yes, you're right. He kills one of them and frames the other. And that is where we are caught up to, because as we move on to here, we can see the New Order, which is what he calls his political party, the Triumph of Order. Is there anything else that you think we really want to hit?
I think you've basically nailed it. Are there any questions?
From the chat? Or from me? Or...
From chat, I think. Could I have the mic a little closer?
Oh, yes.
Thank you so much. So that you can have the mouse.
Yeah.
And can the keyboard scoot over any further for your comfort? To
No,
the left? Okay, great. Does Virginia have any questions? Will Jack draw an animal? Jack will probably draw an animal. I don't think Virginia has any questions. I think we're basically good to go. I'm gonna try and keep notes as quickly as possible here on screen, and we'll try and keep it out of the way of any UI. So this is chapter 4.
The Triumph of Order.
Oh, jeez. I hate it when people say that they want order.
Yeah.
The new order.
There's a lot going on here in terms of the iconography of these armbands, etc.
Ooh. Okay. We opened this last night and we were very overwhelmed.
Yeah, this is what we saw.
And then I opened this.
Well, no, then we opened this. And we could immediately see some years have passed since the Order Party has seized power. During a tribunal, blank is judged to have the largest blank deduction in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment, blank was used on him, and he lost blank blank, that's a number, blank, and died. So we are in trouble.
But can you open this?
Yes. Yes, remember the third virtue, which shows a donkey wearing a fancy dress?
Yes, I think they took blank 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 is they are taking years and giving them to Lazarus.
Oh my god, to just keep him alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because something I pointed out to Kat was like, well, so firstly, I don't like what's going on here.
So you will have to move the notes?
Oh, yes.
Great.
This man looks not good. Anybody who we see, like, for example, this is Thomas Maker, the lawyer.
You'll have to make this the active window again, so folks can see the mouse. You have to click. There you go.
This is Thomas Maker, the lawyer.
Nicholas. You're doing great.
This is Nicholas Maker, the lawyer. He looks the same age as he was when we saw him last, but as a reward for their loyalty, we have to consider the fact that Lazarus Hearst might have included them in his...
He might be wrinkledy.
He might be, yes. Yeah. Alright, let's get started.
Fucking where?
Yeah, these helmets are new too. Like, the cult is fully, taken over completely. Let's go left to right.
Such a relief that they decided not to push any fashion charges. I hope the process is not painful. This tribunal is a farce. They spread lies that my pure love is merely lust. And what do they know about true art?
What is going on?
I don't know. I feel it in my bones that I should have drunk less. Now we poor souls experience God's wrath.
Okay.
That seems normal.
And here we have Maker.
It is a thing of beauty to see order prevail. If it were not against the first virtue, I would feel very happy.
Nicholas, I'll wager you feel the new regime rewards your diligence now. So tell me why I saw you spend more than 3 shillings on new clothes after I asked you to lend me money and you said you had none to spare. I suggest you lend me some now unless you want me to write up an official report about a 4th virtue breach. Your beloved brother.
So I think virtue 1 must be like, not humility, but I'm going to call it sadness.
Right.
Like, not exuberance. And then it sounds like virtue 4
is
lying? Or do you think that it's like
it could be lying, it could
modesty?
Be or sort of like profligacy, anti-profligacy.
Yes. Yeah. Like a vow of poverty. What is it when you don't spend money? I'll never know.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then it says, remember the third virtue. That must be a fashion one.
Yeah, probably. Well, it could be. It could be. It also could be like a austerity, or like a don't go overboard.
Don't go overboard. I'm gonna call it modesty.
Yeah, modesty is a good one.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
We have a card here.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's Papers, Please. Okay.
Okay, citizen, Mr. Nicholas Maker, birth year 1757, occupation, record keeper of the Order Party. History of infraction and obedience. Negative. Labeled a protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. Negative. Took a double-length lunch break in the office. Positive. Loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party, plus 10 merit. Total merit. 4.
So then the other two must be worth 3? Because 6 plus 4 is 10.
Negative 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'd have minus 3, he'd have minus 6, plus 10. What is minus 6 plus 10?
4.
4?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You could also say, what is 10 minus 6?
I suppose I could, yeah.
You could.
Okay.
And what's on his desk? Weekly order party. The weekly order party of People's Tribunal number 42. So this is March 14, 1795. Okay. Let's see, where should I'll just put it over here. March 14, 1795. And when was the last one? 1792. So they've been in power for only 3 years. Really thought it was going to be like 100.
They might have changed the calendar.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, scoot this up so people can see.
This music is fantastic. Actually, let me look up the composer on this game.
Yeah, go for it. And I'll scoot this up. Just okay. March 14, 1795. 6 culprits are brought to the tribunal. Noon. Tribunal is opened. 12:15. Each culprit's charges are evaluated, and merit changes are calculated. 3:10. First culprit's merit exaction starts. 3:20. Second culprit's merit exaction starts. 3:35. Third culprit's merit exaction starts. I thought it was merit extraction, which sounded scarier.
Exaction is still pretty scary. The music in this game is by Kyle Misko. So this rules, Kyle. And the soundtrack is available on Steam and probably elsewhere too.
Yeah, well done, Kyle.
Some conversations in the chat about like 3 years and they've already got tribunals. This stuff happens fucking fast.
Sure does.
If the people who are there are able to do it.
Who do you think this is? Because it's on his
Yeah.
It's the stamp, the seal. It must be the seal of the New Order.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, it's Goran.
Oh, whoa! It's David Garn. He says, poor bugger, I've never seen so much merit removed in the tribunal. Some mistakes are very costly. This could be how they're taking life. They're just being like, the merit, works it out. Here's his little ID card. Mr. David Goran, born in 1752, enforcer of the Order Party. Negative, has a secret compartment in his office locker. Negative, denied the existence of the secret compartment. Positive, loyal service in low-ranking position to the Order Party. There is class structure in this scheme has been fully maintained. You know,
Yeah.
David Gorin has been involved with almost every step of this idol scheme, but because he was the working man for Edmund Cloudsley,
Yeah.
he has never been able to rise up
Yeah.
further than enforcer. You know, this is Edmund's right-hand man.
Yeah.
But he, you know, even in the new world, he is in a low-ranking position. Cool.
He had a note.
Oh, he did have a note.
Yeah.
It's an Albion franc banknote.
Huh. Interesting. An Albion franc.
Yes. Who was from Aquitaine? Where did Aquitaine come into this?
I think that might have been Gideon, might have been from Aquitaine. All I wrote down, I think, is Albion, Aquitaine, Lumeria.
Yeah.
But this should have been Lemuria.
Yeah, Lemuria. Okay. Now, up here we have, remember, the second virtue.
Oh.
What have we got written down for the second virtue?
We don't have second virtue. So virtue 2 must be work hard.
Yeah. Or, like, don't be lazy. This is all really interesting as well, and especially this one too, because I realized last night the other thing this game is fully in conversation with is political cartoons. Especially, I mean, definitely contemporary political cartoons, but especially the political cartoons of the period this is talking about. You know, the late 18th century, early 19th century. If you look up the way those characters are drawn, it is so similar to the way all these characters are drawn, especially these kind of big caricatures.
Yeah.
Okay, this man has been
Sapped. Sipped.
Yep.
Mm.
The man is not breathing. No apparent wounds.
Man's got sipped.
Prince of Dusk.
Oh, God.
Like night I am dark and full of terror. I do not fear love, do not make that error. When you know my name, just look for my face.
Do you think he got done in for bad poetry?
Yes, this might be Peter Batley.
He got the big sippy?
Says, okay, Wolfing.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Do you want to go up?
Let's...
Yeah, because we went up to see...
There they are.
Yes.
So
this
that's
is
Alistair.
Alistair. This is Thomas.
Is James, yeah.
James Knight.
James Knight? James Knight. Tonight is James Knight.
James Knight. That is music to my ears, Alistair, but do control your emotions. We as arbiters of order must never violate the first virtue.
I do think it's exuberance.
Yeah, being measured, being,
Oh, yeah. What is that word for when you are, of measured temperament?
It's not-
Phlegmatic.
Yeah, it's not quite stoic.
Oh, stoicism is a good one.
Yeah, I saw people in chat talking about stoic. Temperance is another way of thinking of it, yeah. A bunch of Albion franc banknotes.
Yeah, Jaw Cruncher in chat says, everybody has paper money instead of coins now, huh?
Yeah, because all the gold in the money has been swallowed up by the idol.
Yeah,
and,
maybe.
Lazarus has a massive... History of Infraction and Obedience. This is James Turner. Drank a full bottle of brandy at a picnic. Kept the book Legacy of the Rose Dynasty in his study. Loyal service to the Order Party in a high-ranking position, plus 20 merit. Everybody is susceptible to negative infractions.
Oh, of course.
You know, there's no position high enough that keeps you safe.
Yeah, and you got to invent them.
Yep.
Jack got minus demerits for using my spoon.
Dear Dr. Turner, I must regretfully inform you that during your absence from party business, your senior assistant Daniel has demonstrated extreme untidiness, and thus breached one of the virtues.
One of the virtues.
Junior assistant, Toby. Everybody's snitching on each other. The junior assistant is snitching on the senior assistant. This is how it has gone in so many cases of this kind of internal authoritarianism, right? Of like, build the thing up such that there is a constant culture of mistrust, even within your own party.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we have the Griffins.
Oh, no.
We'll do that in a second. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue. You know damn well that I keep no secrets.
What did he say?
Do control your emotions. We as arbiters of the order must never violate the first virtue. What are you insinuating, James? I would never breach the fourth virtue.
Okay, interesting.
Sorry, the Gryphons, yeah.
Yeah, the Gryphons, please. Yeah.
Bunch of Albion Frank banknotes. He slapped a sergeant in anger. He listened to marching music in his manor.
Oh, Alistair.
And he has loyal service to the Order Party.
Okay.
Dear Arbiter Cock, I am writing to inform you that our regiment's colonel was seen with another officer's wife in a potentially intimate situation. We implore you to send your agents to investigate this potential flouting of the first virtue. That might not be stoicism. It might be propriety.
I think this is kind of all propriety in a way.
Okay. You want to duck in here, or do you want to look at these documents?
Let's duck in before we look.
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
The four maxims of virtue. Oh, little Pip is all grown up.
Yeah. Also, yeah, look at this. These are the four maxims. The eye, the heart, the wings, and the sun that you can see here. Yeah, okay.
So, virtue 1 is like a little heart. Virtue 2 is wings of some variety. Virtue 3 is the sun. Don't show off like the sun.
Don't show off like the sun.
This might be transparency.
Like the sun is.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Let's do these documents.
Sure.
Also, Kat and I, it's probably obvious. Kat and I have not played this before, so no spoilers in the chat, please. And, yeah.
Including coilers.
Coilers.
Until we're going to hell.
Yeah. Fangor Quinn.
Fangor Quinn. Oh my god, Fangor.
Culprit. Mr. Fangor Quinn. Birth year 1760. Charges. Claimed he had no wife.
Oh.
Has a painting depicting a naked person in his house.
Oh.
Broke his wife's favorite teapot in anger.
Whoa.
Was observed spending a night with neighbor's wife.
My god.
Jesus, Fangor.
Fangor.
Walter Keane. Whoa, shit, Walter Keane.
Has been expelled.
And they're trying him for something, yeah.
Charges. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events. Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance.
But maybe he had. Expelled from the party. Lothar Richards. We've heard this name before.
Yes, he was at the dinner party. He is the father of Miss Mary Richards.
Ooh, yes.
I know that because of my notes.
Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered, large amounts of wine to his guests,
Oh, yeah.
got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter, revealed the whereabouts of his hiding fugitive dissident daughter and her husband Peter. Evaluated as plus 15 merit.
And this is very interesting because during the dinner party, it was also revealed that Edmund was also courting Mary Richards. But Peter said, you shouldn't court her.
Oh, is that so?
She's too young for you.
Oh, wow, so this is kind of a revenge thing. And also, Peter is a real thorn in his side anyway.
Art Cryptid in chat says, damn, Mary let Peter hit because he goofy.
Josh Bailey.
Okay. Oh, Gin.
This is a very funny one. Left his work at Tannery early. Drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat. Drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer. Denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts.
Interesting. Maybe he hadn't.
Horace Webb.
Count Horace Webb, birth year 1750. Charges. Has not held down a job since the new regime. Evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it. Possesses 15 books, kept in his private library. Expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party. Evaluated as plus 200 merit.
That is a lot of merit.
Sure is.
Horace Webb.
That's who we just looked at, my sweet.
Okay. Josh Bailey. Gideon Bell.
Yeah. Duke Gideon Bell. Charges, wears an outrageous hairstyle, broke down in tears 10 times during the questioning, has refused to start working, evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping, and rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. So this is why I think he is...
From Aquitaine.
Yes.
And the English are squaring off against the French, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Left to right?
Yeah, but could you move Gideon Bell's name over? Because I think we're going to get some more nouns and adjective, just more words.
Silence. You will perform your function as much as is required. It is paramount to ensure order in our new society. This is Lazarus Hurst,
Sure
a.k.a.
is.
Edmund Cloudsley. Maybe.
Yeah, I think 99%.
Yeah, 99%. The idol has a spell on it. Cat, do we know this spell?
Yeah, that's the life sipping and spitting spell.
Wow. The idol is in a... It's ready to go, right?
Yeah, well, it's in the bestowing mode.
Oh.
Because it's not in the not.
Yeah, that's the giving mode.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Meme Shirt says, that's suck object life.
Okay. Remember the second virtue. Store confiscated objects and evidence according to the virtue breached. So this is how we learn what the virtues are.
Yeah.
What is the second virtue?
It's something like work hard. Because that's the one that had the pig sleeping at his desk because he needed a nap.
Yeah, interesting. Observe the 4 virtues to avoid losing merit.
Yeah. We could also, we'll be able to use these words once we have
Yeah. And Gremlin in the chat says, do you think these might have been adults? Maybe. This is Little Pip, though, so I don't know.
Potato Nut puts it rightly, I think, when they say grind set.
Grind set. Alright.
Let me just...
Let's pop in here. Start looking in these boxes. Something that's fun about the fact that, so in Obra Dinn you are playing as an insurance adjuster.
Yeah.
And in this game you are sort of omnipotent. You can hear people's thoughts. You can speak every language. We were told that Owen Patu didn't speak the language that these people speak. But we were able to hear his thoughts,
Sure
fluently. And we can open any locked door. There's no locks in this game that we can't open.
Interesting. Do you think we'll be able to open these?
Yep, fully. Here we go.
Oh.
We've always been able to do this.
There's
Okay.
brandy in there.
Brandy and opium. So this fits with the, like, propriety. Or it could also be health.
Oh yeah, if you need to keep everybody healthy if you're gonna sip their lives.
Yeah, that's super true. God, what if these virtues are all about making sure that you are... Yeah.
Okay.
Thing 2. What do we have for thing 2?
We have grind set.
Work hard, grind
Yeah.
set, yeah. Invoice, Blackbrook Farm, 3 pounds of butter, 25 pence, delivery 6 pence, total cost 29 pence. Okay. Virtue 3, which we have...
Modesty
Okay.
/ the sun.
Oh no,
violin.
probably the guy's violin.
Yeah, like artistry.
This is a photo of
Gideon Bell.
Gideon Bell. Portrait of Gideon Bell, painted by Jasmine Nightwings in
Yeah.
1794. Sick.
Art.
And then a really horrible painting of a sort of gnome.
Jack, tell me what's horrible about this to you.
I don't like gnomes. And then finally we have... Oh, books. A book titled Stories. A book titled Autumn Tales. My favorite Eric Romer movie.
Okay. Well, do you want to try and assign the virtues in the thinking panel, which I'm sure is one of the puzzles?
Yeah, but we're so close to the end of,
Okay.
like, these guys, so let's just work through these guys. In all truth, Lord High Arbiter, I would prefer storing no more than this. What is he talking about? And he has a newspaper. London Gazetteer, March 13th, 1795. Since year 1792, when it gained a majority in Parliament and liberated our government from multi-party chaos, the Order Party has worked hard to improve society. Despite the vast popular support for the party, His Majesty refuses to acknowledge the authority of the party's tribunal. High Arbiter Lazarus Hurst has announced that, in 2 months, the party and its supporters will participate in a peaceful march to the King's current residence to demonstrate their virtue of moderation.
Well, moderation, yeah.
That's probably virtue
One of the
1.
virtues, at least.
Hey, Gideon could be, actually the cousin of the king.
Yes.
Of this king.
Oh, of this king. Oh,
Because if they're planning a
interesting.
march to the palace, it would make sense that they might also be trying to gather information
Rejected
on
the
a...
High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. Oh, interesting.
It could be that, right? Where they want the information about
He
the
wants
secret
to
passage.
be king as well as prime minister. Okay.
I am honored to help the party upkeep the 4 virtues. I only hope sitting here all day does not count as sloth. So, sloth is one of the virtues.
Yeah. Well, anti-sloth.
Yeah. Yes, sloth is one of the virtues. Okay. Little Pip. There are worse jobs than this one. And thank God tobacco is not considered an indulgence. A bit boring, though. Too bad literature is forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
And he has a little half-full pouch of tobacco. Okay. So indulgence is possibly another virtue.
Mm-hmm.
And we can't open this. All right, let's go.
Okay. Oh, we do have to calculate merits. Okay.
Okay, so let's bring this up on screen. Here we go.
Okay. So, where would you like to begin?
So let's say that the potential virtues that we have here are moderation, anti-sloth, indulgence, and then, you know...
Well, it's something about, like, transparency, something about, like, not keeping secrets, something about truth. Truth. We have truth.
Yeah.
So, I think the 4th virtue is truth.
All, art, music, and literature.
I think you should bring my notes down, actually. So, yeah, that works. Yeah, literature will be punished.
Because they are fully punishing that stuff.
Yes.
All that stuff.
The first virtue is probably moderation. Yes, because the second virtue is diligence.
Oh, yes, it fully is. The third virtue is...
some kind of modesty. It's about, like, fashion. Like you don't want to be too showy.
Hey, what about beauty?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you don't want to be ugly like a donkey in a dress.
Yeah, so let's go moderation, lust.
Mm-hmm.
Emotions.
Yep. Bones. All untidiness. I'm also wondering about if the fourth virtue is truth. Shouldn't it be maybe instead all secrets, all lies will be punished? I'm curious about that.
Oh, yeah.
And then maybe beauty, all art, music, and literature will be punished.
The art is in the third one.
Yes.
So this is probably here.
Art and music. But I think literature might be able to stay, because we only have secrets and lies, and there's definitely literature in there.
There's books in there. Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's say secrets and lies here. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good level. The third beauty, vulgar, is beauty, art, music, and fashion.
Okay.
The second virtue is diligence
Yeah.
at work. Untidiness is not allowed. Mistakes are not allowed. And neither is sloth.
Yeah.
And then indulgence is this one, is my guess.
Yes. Let's see. Yay!
Beautiful. Chad is pointing out that these map to the 4 humors.
Yes, they do. Definitely.
I'm going to grab some dots.
Oh, yeah, great
Do
idea,
you want
Jack.
anything from the kitchen?
Oh, okay. Do you know what would be great, actually?
What would be great?
I've had a thought. Because I hate these dots.
Yep, Cat does not like them.
But do you know what I like?
What do you like?
That's a crunchy treat?
What is a crunchy treat that you like?
Popcorn.
Ooh.
What do you think? Is that too crunchy of a treat?
Dots, like Dots pretzels.
Yeah, Dots pretzels.
I could make popcorn.
Do you think? And then, because if we put like some paprika and some garlic salt and some nutritional yeast on the popcorn, it'll be like Dots.
Like Dots. Dots red.
Dots regular. I know. She keeps doing biscuits on my
She just
thigh.
put her paw on my leg.
No.
Yes, so long as no solving
I won't solve.
and no putting together.
I won't solve.
What do you...
I won't solve and I won't put together. I'm just going to make it so that I can write up what the virtues are. So that way we can calculate what merits each one is. So that way we can do the math to figure out who received what merit deductions. Is that okay?
Yeah. The fifth virtue is no solving.
Okay, I won't solve.
Or putting together.
I won't solve or put together. Ooh, but could you put that light on so I can't solve by it?
Wait,
I promise
wait,
I
what?
shan't.
Did you just say solve by it?
So that I shan't solve by it. I would never solve puzzles by myself.
Didn't it happen twice?
No, I was paving the way to solve together. I think chat would stand by me. Wouldn't you? Okay. Yeah. Solving. What? You would not stand by me? Wow. Rude. Devastating. Okay. I'm just trying to help. Oh, white cheddar popcorn is very good. Trips. Oh no, all my clues are organizing themselves. I couldn't have prevented this. Wow. Listen. I didn't realize that my chat was a bunch of fucking snitch nerds. Okay, the first virtue has actually turned out to be moderation. And that's going to be in red, because that's an immoderate color. Okay. Then we have virtue 2, which is diligence. And that's like gray. Okay. Then we have virtue 3, and that's beauty, and that's gold. Let me scoot these over. Okay. I could just be going like this. Although I imagine this takes more time. And then that's, oh, it's like an eye. Truth. Hello, Dr. Cat. Yes, well, so Jack and I were talking today about when we should stream next, and then we realized that the DLC is out like next weekend, so if we wanted to stream next weekend, we would be like, but we can't stream the DLC. It's tough. So we decided to just do it today. Okay. So moderation punishes lust, emotions, and indulgence. And then diligence punishes untidiness, mistakes, and sloth. Great. Then the third one, beauty, punishes art. Why does he hate art, music, and fashion? Is that just to get to like a really easy fascistic empire? Because everybody hates that. And then truth. Punishes Secrets. Lies. And literature.
Here you go.
Jack, you came back. And look, I didn't solve anything.
I couldn't find any garlic powder.
That's okay. You did perfect. Thank you so much for doing this.
Of course. Bonk.
I bonked it too hard. And I think it scared Virginia. Yummy. Now,
Okay.
Before you play, you got to get rid of my notes.
Okay. Alright. So, how many years have passed since the Order Party came?
3.
That consistent with the...
Because it's...
Yeah, 1792, 1795.
Yeah.
No, we don't need to name anybody here. You see, no names to faces. It's really interesting in that, like, as the cult takes power, that mechanical shift happens.
But also, it's like, we know who they are.
Yep, truly. During a tribunal,
Somebody is judged to have the largest deduction.
merit deduction
Yeah.
in all tribunal history. To execute his punishment,
The idol.
idol was used on him, and he lost X.
Souls. I don't know. Bones.
And died. So, let's figure this out.
Yeah. We don't have infinite years to draw from anywhere. Lazarus is the Bone King. 500,000 bones.
All right, how are we gonna do this?
Well, if we go down to Nicholas Maker's ID card, if we look at everybody's ID cards, they have their merit
Sort of
deductions.
points deduction, yeah.
Right? So, for instance, labeled a protocol as being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday, and took a double-length lunch break in the office. We said that very likely those two were 3 points, right? Because 6 plus 4 is 10. So what do we think?
Oh, shit. They could be worth different amounts.
They could, but
Because these are different virtues being... Oh, no, they're...
unless they're both, like, diligence mess-ups, right? Because that's untidiness, mistakes, and sloth. It's not like he's lying when he labels a protocol being on Thursday, even though it was Wednesday. I think if we take it as the simplest line, I think those are just worth 3.
This is our 3.
Right.
Okay. So let's pencil that in.
Right.
When you do this, you lose 3 merit.
Right.
Oops, wrong one. There we go.
Okay, great.
Okay.
So then we could look at, who was it? Goran's.
Now, Goran is lying. And he is... Oh, fuck.
They could both be lies. If he's keeping a secret and then he's lying about it.
Lying, and then he gets plus 10. So is this 4? They're worth 4 each? No? I'm guessing. I'm doing it by vibes.
Okay.
Try again, darling. Okay. So he starts with 0. Are they 2?
Together?
So they're 1 each.
I think so, yeah.
Wow, so this one is not very severe.
Yeah, well, I mean, Lazarus is keeping a pretty big lie. Yeah.
Yeah. Lazarus does not have an ID card.
No.
So -1. Butter Basil says, is vibes a normal way to do arithmetic? Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Right. Let's see. These men also have them.
Sure do.
This is the... Let me just put this up on screen.
Yeah.
Too.
You can always make it a little smaller with the corner. Great.
Okay, this is, he drank a full bottle of brandy. That is, 1, virtue 1,
Yeah.
indulgence.
Indulgence.
And he kept the book.
Yeah.
So, this is
when we
worth
start
1.
getting... Yeah. This is the question, though. Is this considered literature, as in beauty? Or do you think this is a lie, a secret?
This is literature.
I think it's literature. So it's 2 things that we don't know yet. So could we skip him real quick and see what it is that Alistair has?
Slapped a sergeant in anger. That's virtue 1.
Mm-hmm.
And listened to marching music in his manor.
Fuck.
That's virtue 3.
Both of them. Okay.
Well, no, we could do this guy by, we can do this one, right? Can't we? Because we know literature. We know the value of virtue 4. It's worth 1.
Oh, right. I keep confusing literature with beauty. But that's stupid because books aren't beautiful.
Books aren't beautiful.
They're just lies. You're so right, Jack. Yeah. Okay.
So?
If that's worth 1... This is pretty intense.
Is this worth 18? No.
No.
No, darling.
No, darling. Try again. Revives it.
Okay. So he starts at 0.
Mm-hmm.
Then he loses 1
Mm-hmm.
to keep the book. So he's at negative 1.
Mm-hmm.
Is this worth 8?
I think it's worth 7. So, see, we have 20 merits. 20 minus 12 is 8, right? But then we know that this is worth 1, so we subtract 1 from 8, and that leaves us with 7, which means that I think it's worth 7.
Damn, I've never been good at negative numbers.
That's okay. Well, you don't have to begin with negative if you work from the bottom up. So you work from how... Oh, never mind.
I still don't understand.
I would violate the vibes. I'm so sorry.
No. That is wrapping my head around that is where it gets.
Of course.
Butter Basil says, I do not mean this to sound condescending, but the way KB is approaching this reminds me a lot of when I used to teach math to children. Yes, math was my worst subject at school, and I did not do well.
That's
at
fine.
Maths. My maths teacher was a man who is he cycled. He did Ironman marathons.
Oh no, that person should never teach a child math.
I mean, he was bless his soul. He really tried to connect with me.
Oh.
But he could not. Because I respected his his attempts to connect with me, but I did not understand what he was trying to tell me. Mostly Legible says, but you can music, Jack. That's maths with vibes. And DW the Gutless says, Jack is a composer. There is no math in writing music that's not 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, etc. I have terrible news for you, DW the Gutless. Music is just maths, but maths is actually just sort of music. The way that I can do it in music is that it outputs to something I can hear. And I can hear relationships between... I don't mean this in like a synesthetic way. I mean it in the sense of like, you can hear the maths in music. And so it works for me. It's like algebra, except instead of letters, it's sounds that I can understand.
I hate to interrupt, but there's a baby in the chat.
Oh my god.
I know. Be Freshly subscribed with Prime just now.
Wow.
They're a fresh bean baby. Welcome to the Baby Council.
Eldritch Architect subscribed and has been for 4 months and says, how many merit points is a Twitch subscription worth in this new regime? Well, it's funny you should say that. Twitch would be very precise about that, but we don't care. We're just very grateful that you have joined in.
So grateful. Virginia. Oh, biscuits in my thigh. Ouch.
Mostly Legible loves you very much, Virginia.
Yeah, Mostly Legible loves you. I touched her on her gentle little apricot head, and she just immediately dug her claws into my thigh.
Skyson Cheelark loves you very much.
Cheelark loves you too.
Frank Scenario says, a lot of maths teachers also make you do math under time pressure.
Yeah.
Which is just about the best way to ensure that you develop math anxiety and tank performance. That is fully what happened, but also what happened for me was the other dread version of that, which is, we will wait as long as it takes for you to understand this. But said very gently, not like a everybody's waiting on you, Jack.
I had a chemistry teacher who did that to me, who was like, we won't leave class until you...
That's the cruel version of it.
It is the cruel version.
But the other version of it, which I know you've also experienced, is you can do it.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out. You just take the time and we can do it. And I couldn't.
Yeah.
And no matter how much I was explaining that.
Yeah. Virginia, Error Void loves you.
Thank you to It's Dr. Cat who subscribed.
Welcome.
A new baby.
A baby. There's a baby in the chat. Hello.
Rema Statue says, I also had a science teacher who did Iron Man. Does every school have one of those guys? I fully think they do.
Probably.
I think that this is a very, very normal type of guy. Thank you to Hey Lanini, who subscribed for 3 months and says, tell Virginia I love her.
So interesting. Is that a violation of the rules? I don't know. Or if you subscribe, can you tell Virginia that you love her?
Of course you can. You could, listen. You can tell Virginia you love her at any point, but we won't necessarily read it out because otherwise everybody would constantly be telling Virginia that. But please, I invite you to tell Virginia that you know.
Also, did you take a sippy? Cheers.
Cheers. That was a nice sound.
Okay, Jack, we have one more math problem.
Okay.
About beauty. And I don't...
No, we can fully do this one. We can do this one with this guy. He slapped a sergeant in anger.
Yep.
Which is worth... 7.
Yep.
And he listened to marching music in his manor. Which is worth... something. We don't know what that is. So 20 minus 11... is 9.
Yeah.
But what I do with that number now, I have no idea. I sort of half remember that you did something with these two numbers. Did I start out right?
Well, so the way that I would do it is from the biggest number first, like, 20. How many numbers does it take to get from 11 to 20?
9.
9. So now we know that this
is
plus
7.
this.
So this is 2.
Is 9. So right, yeah. So 7, 8, 9 is 2.
So this one might be 2, and we might just be able to lock this one off.
Do you want to move my notes so that way people can see it get completed? Well done, Jack.
No, you did that one.
No, you did it.
Beautiful.
Well done.
Beautiful. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Now, we have an interesting game to play. Which is, we have to read these case notes and figure it out.
Yeah.
So, what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna power through these. I'm gonna open this up.
So Fanger Quinn. Yeah, great.
Cephas Cornelis in chat says, get ready for even more maths. Okay, this is lots of negative stuff. Firstly, he claims he has no wife.
I'll write in red. Lies. So...
let's write down the virtue that they do and then do the maths later.
Oh, okay.
Because that way we can just get a list and then we can go through the list on stream rather than like...
Okay.
So he lies.
Minus truth.
He has a painting depicting a naked person in his house.
So that would be...
I mean, but if we're looking for them, let's do numbers.
Okay. So then, truth. Do you want me to make it so that these are closer together so they're easier to see in one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, that's wrong. Oh. Okay, so moderation, diligence, beauty, truth. Let me just see if I can't.
Meme Shot says -7 for horny and an additional -2 for bad art. This is great art, please.
This also doesn't really work. I'm gonna have to do it sideways. Moderation is 7.
Ratamero in chat says, "Hi, hello, I'm your resident theoretical physics PhD. Maths are great. I fully believe you. I am fully on board with you. I think lots of things are great that I fully do not understand. What is a thing that I think is great that I don't understand? Like space physics? Space physics?
Mm-hmm. Medicine.
Yeah, medicine. I once saw a very, very long TikTok in which someone explained how they make sure pills have the right amount of active ingredients in them, and it involved so much maths.
Yeah. You ready?
Yes. Claims he has no wife.
That's truth, so that's -1.
He has a painting depicting a naked person in his house. Now, I believe that since this is we need to establish somehow whether these infractions can contain multiple versions.
I don't think so.
But for now, let's assume that it's just one and say this is a painting. Any painting is an infraction.
Holy shit, you're so right.
Yeah. But this is maybe not the place to test it. For now,
Oh my
let's
God.
say this is let's figure out both. This would either be a negative of
It's -2 for beauty, -7 for moderation.
yeah, so it's either 2, 7, or 9. Okay, cool.
Okay. Let's just carry on then.
Broke his wife's favorite teapot in
I thought it
anger.
said broke his favorite wife's teapot.
This is moderation.
That's definitely moderation.
Was observed spending a night with the neighbor's wife. That is also moderation.
Yeah. Okay. So, for this one, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So it could be -24 if we think these are the same.
Oh, you...
It could be.
Yes, that's true. It could just as easily be -22.
Which is 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yes. And then that's with truth, moderation, moderation, moderation.
Or...
Also could be... 14, 15, 16, 17.
Kyle Misko did a really good job with the soundtrack to this game.
Yeah, thanks, Kyle. Whoops. Okay.
Okay. Walter Keane. Flirted 3 times with different married women during the party convention. Now, this is probably
flirted
3
three
times
times.
moderation.
Yeah, okay.
So that's negative 21, probably. Wore ridiculous headgear at 5 public events.
Okay. So, ridiculous headgear, that's beauty, right?
Yeah.
At 5? Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Claimed he had not betrayed High Arbiter Lazarus during his ritual of ascendance.
So if he claims that, then he's saying that that's a violation of truth.
Yes, and I think that this is talking about the miracle.
Yes.
Where we know he tried to sell him out to Angus McBean.
Yeah.
Expelled.
Okay.
How much is that coming down to?
Minus 32.
Oof, okay. Lothar Richards. Held a dinner party a few years ago where he offered large amounts of wine to his guests.
And of course we know Edmund doesn't like this because... Oh, wait, no, never mind. I don't know.
This is negative moderation?
Yes, but it's okay, so we're saying that it's only one time.
I think so. How many guests? To his guests. Large amounts of wine to his guests.
Yeah.
Got angry during the questioning and shouted at the High Arbiter.
So that would also be moderation.
Also be moderation. Revealed the whereabouts of his hiding, fugitive, dissident daughter and her husband Peter. Evaluated as plus 15 merit. So that is minus 14 plus 15.
So he ends up with 1.
Flat 1.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna make this math a little smaller.
To Wit says, I just remembered Edmund was forbidden to drink wine by his doctor.
Yes, I was thinking that too.
But this isn't even at that party. That was at the at Cloudsley's house.
Yeah.
Not at,
Okay. Ooh, I love a little puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Who's next?
Eravoid in chat says, I think these first 2 were just brought to bear to make the whereabouts confession happen. Yeah, the fact that they add up so evenly. Coming up next, we have Josh Bailey. Left his work at the tannery early. That is diligence. Drank excessive amounts of gin at the Scrawny Cat. That is moderation. Drank excessive amounts of rum at the Old Oak. Moderation. Approached a married woman with an indecent offer.
That's also.
Moderation.
Yep.
Denied 4 times during questioning that he had done these acts. That's lying, which is probably at a cost of 4. So this is negative 21, 2, 3, 4, negative 24, negative 28.
Okay. Great. Who's next?
Okay, it is Horace Webb.
Great.
Has not held down a job since the new regime. Evaluated as 60 instances of non-work. So this is 3 times 60. Which is 180. Claims he works in his castle, helping his servants clean it.
So that would be a lie.
But just 1.
But just 1.
15 books. That would be another lie.
Well...
Yeah,
yeah,
literature.
books are yeah. But then
expressed willingness to donate his castle to the party.
Yeah, which is very funny, because that's 200.
And it's exactly the right amount. Again, Kat has pulled out a calculator.
So he comes out -4.
Okay. Skies and G-Lark says, yeah, we don't know if any of these infractions actually happened.
+4. Oh, did I do math wrong? Oh, yeah, it is, because that's a positive number.
Gideon Bell wears an outrageous hairstyle. That is a moderation. No, it's beauty.
So, beauty -2.
Broke down in tears 10 times during the questioning. That is 10 times 7. We might have our man. Has refused to start working. Evaluated as 5 instances of job skipping.
Okay.
That's 5 times diligence. 5 times 3, 15. Rejected the High Arbiter's request that he share information of a secret entrance to the castle of his cousin, the Sovereign. That is... Truth?
Truth, yeah. 70, 85, 6, 7, 8, 88. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we got some great messages in the chat. Memeshot says, weird how the thing Lazarus wants from you is worth exactly however much Lazarus accuses you of.
Yeah.
And then, oh Gideon, oh no Gideon, rip Gideon, F. He just wanted to look at the chess house.
No.
Frank Sonario says, I think the infractions are probably real, but the virtues are vague enough that they can get you for even mundane acts. Yeah, I think that's probably what's going on there. Something that is interesting that I want to check is that when we get stuff like this where it's like, he comes out to fairly small amounts of time lost, of like -10 or whatever. I bet he still takes those years from you. I bet that's the punishment. Is like if you get tried, he points the idol at you and takes, 12 years. All right, let's plug this in. Fango Quinn.
So this is either -24, -22, or -17.
Let's do the combined total rate to start with.
Okay.
That's -24. Walter Keane.
-32.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Let's say these people are in their 30s. Okay.
So let's try.
Oh, look, these are separate. That's really
great.
neat.
Try -22. And try -17. There we go.
Okay, cool. So, how did they evaluate that? It was just a painting?
Yeah, just a painting. Great.
Cool. Lothar.
Lothar, +1.
All slots have to be filled. Josh Bailey.
-28. Great.
Horace Webb.
+4.
Thanks to his kind donation of a castle. And Gideon Bell.
-88.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
All right.
Gideon Bell lost. Yeah.
That's good.
Cool. Gideon Bell lost 88 years. Hey. Hey, Kat.
Yeah.
I'm about to suggest something fucking bullshit.
Okay.
Do you think it could be Bones?
Click on him? No.
No, his head would be going
Yeah,
in.
that's not a man who's lost 88 bones.
I hope the process is not painful. Yeah, they are going to. Such a relief that they're going to do it to these people. Oof. Okay. The skull is one bone. The man's full of bones. Lucretia says it looks so bad relative to his previous picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So during a tribunal, Gideon Bell is judged to have the largest
And
beard.
then may I try bones?
You can try bones. Why not?
Okay. So it's probably not bones.
Yeah. You could try. I mean, we think it's years, but I don't think we have an infinite amount of the word years.
Yes, we do.
We do.
Ooh, okay. The scroll has been fulfilled. The Order Party has seized power and now enforces the 4 maxims of virtue. The young Duke, Gideon Bell, was judged during the tribunal to have lost 88 merits. The High Arbiter of the party, Lazarus Hurst, used the idol to decrease Gideon's youth by 88 years, thus making him 108, which resulted in his death. Oh, Gravity Pike says he lost $88 and died.
Oh, man. That was fun. I like that one.
Yeah, that was great. I'm going to run to the bathroom.
Okay. I won't solve anything. All right, everyone, quick. Give me a puzzle to solve or else I'll go insane. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mmm. Oh man, there's some good puzzles in chat. God, what color is Gideon's house? Well, Bart's house is not blue. Lots of questions about dinner. I made a steamed salmon over curried rice yesterday, the day before. That was very yummy. I had that for lunch today. So I would recommend that. I don't know what I'm gonna have for dinner. It might just be smashed up sardines on toast with pickled jalapenos. That's my vibe right now. Hyperfixating on the Trader Joe's pickled jalapenos. They're a little too sweet for me, but I like them nonetheless. What would I make for dinner that uses one single egg? That's a great question. What else do you have? Any opinions on niçoise salad? I love a niçoise salad, personally. I love that very much. Oh my God, handing me a 100-piece jigsaw puzzle. When I do a jigsaw puzzle, I do go a little crazed. Rice and egg. Yeah, rice and egg is perfect. One of the best ways to have rice and egg is you make the rice and then you crack the egg into the still hot rice and you stir it around so that the egg cooks very gently from the residual heat of the rice. Very yummy. I get crazed when I do a jigsaw puzzle because I get really mad. I get really mad that the puzzle is out of order. Some people do puzzles to calm down and do a task. Not me. I go into a fugue state and I sort of can't really do anything else until the puzzle is done. I made pancakes for breakfast this morning.
They were
great. Jack says they were great. They were very good. Oh, a person with sensory egg qualms. Eggs I think are very divisive. I'm pro egg, but I won't talk too much about eggs.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Now, this one's just going to be monstrous, right?
I think so. I think this is going to be Where's Waldo?
Yeah. Cheshire Gleam says, "Oh dang, I missed the New Order solve. I love how quickly the game escalates from a murder an episode to and now a dystopian magical government. Yeah, really, really cool. Really, really cool. Well, you ready?
I guess.
The slight delay in the peaceful march to the king's castle.
Oh no.
Oh, this is fantastic. This is fantastic.
Uh-oh.
I love it. Oh, this is a good game. Okay, left to right. Okay, not all of these, thankfully, are places we can go, but a few of them are.
Oh my god. Okay, hold on.
Cat is taking a photograph of their screen.
Okay. Could you drag this away?
Cat is transferring the photo to their iPad.
I'm an iPad kid. What can I say? It's not uploading to the iCloud fast enough.
Cat has got it onto their iPad.
Why are you narrating me?
so that folks know what's going on.
You could be vamping in a regular way. Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, okay. Oh no, pencil battery is low.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Hey, let's just take a look here.
Yeah, what do we have? Oh my god.
Oh my god, look, it's... Oh, wow. Okay, this lets us very quickly...
I use she, they 50-50% of the time. Wait. And the other 50% of the time, I won't say.
Oh, but yes, we can move rapidly between the scenes. Useful. Early in the morning, so-and-so went to the something, to something, 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 because something, something wanted to something, the something, something. Before noon, two people went out to try and maybe kill someone. Instead, they found the something, something at the something. On the way back, they started to something over it. The scroll is not filled in. In the afternoon, blank blank went to the blank to do something to someone because someone had tried to do something to someone to get back his blank blank. Early in the morning, someone killed someone at the place. Before noon, someone killed someone at the place. In the afternoon, someone killed someone at the place.
So it looks like each of these are individual scrolls, so we can solve each one by itself, which is great. And then this is all one scroll on the right-hand side.
Yes, I agree.
Okay.
Meme Shot says, this is like when you're a kid and you skip to the end of the puzzle book to get a harder challenge and it gets too hard. Okay. Only 36 words, which is pretty standard. All right, let's start here. We're just going to do this, methodically. We've solved them all up to this point. We'll be fine. Okay, we have some kind of fucking sick as hell Kim Kitsuragi ass car going on here. What's Kim's car called?
I don't remember.
It's like a kinema.
Yes, yeah. I was about to say like a chimera. Kinema.
A kinema.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kinema.
Yes, the Kupri Kinema.
The Kupri Kinema. It's the first thing you hear in the game. The sound of Kim's car approaching.
It's such a comforting sound to me.
Yeah, it's
genuinely.
It's great. Gravity Pike says, a peaceful march. Look, it's Maker. Yeah.
So if you want to drag this just onto screen just enough so that folks can see, yes, up, up, up. Great. So we can be like a little mini map.
We have a mini map.
And also another thing we can do is if you hit Alt and you drag down, you can hide the UI here. Yeah, there you go. So that
oh my god,
cropped.
This music is so good.
The music is so good. Okay, so we are currently here, right?
Yep.
Okay, great.
So beautiful, this music. Okay, we have soldiers with rifles.
Okay.
And a tent that we can fucking go into.
Okay. Makes sense.
And a map that we can look at. Party camp. Bellwood Crossroads.
Okay, so we've got. We can say that this is. Party camp. We have. Do we think. Which do we think is Bellwood Crossroads? This one, right?
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay.
Cloudsley Cabin.
Oh, Cloudsley Cabin.
Yes. The Little Mermaid Inn, which is where we were earlier.
How interesting.
And then Lover's Islet, which is this little island here. Oh my god, the music!
The music's so good.
And then Blackfield Manor. This, like, there's two drum parts playing right now. There's this, like, snare part, and then there's, like, bongo drums playing in the background. It's great.
Blackfield. Which one do you think is Blackfield Manor?
This is Blackfield. I don't know. It could be. I'm not sure.
Probably this.
Yeah, almost certainly that. Yeah, the reason that we haven't mixed the music a little higher is that there is some weird bug going on with our audio, with our visual mixer right now, where it shows up as being way louder than it actually is for the chat.
Yeah, it looks like it's so loud.
To us, it looks so loud right now. So we have been,
We've been definitely under mixing, but more than happy to raise the audio.
And then Belchester Castle. Oh yeah, okay, Wolfing says, yeah, the bump up is now super loud. Great. Okay, how is this?
Belchester Castle. I'm speaking so we know.
Oh,
how
this is good,
mixes.
apparently. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's something going on here with this, like, all these recurring places, which fits really well with the sort of dioramic vibe of this game, this sense that all of this has really just taken place in, like, a county.
Yes.
That really, whether or not it's true, all these events are, parochial in physical scale, if not in, like, political ramifications.
Yeah.
All right, we have a bust of Lazarus Hearst.
Great.
And then a safe. And inside the safe, we have 2 bottles of poison. We have 2 bags of something. We have whatever the fuck this is. We have
spell book.
A book of some description. And we have a note in a cage. And the note says,
Lazarus, you took 32 things from me. I demand you return them. If you refuse, I will make the story of your true origins known to the other party leaders. At 11:30 on May 15, meet me at the place the idol was stolen from. Our brotherhood.
Meet me at the place the idol was stolen from our brotherhood.
And poor Willard Wright met his death. Come alone and bring proof something personal of yours to give to the veiled woman. Tie your reply to the pigeon and release it from the cage. It will find me.
He has been challenged by a cultist who had 32 years taken, or 32 things taken from him. How much was taken from Willard? Walter Keene. This is Walter Keene. So Walter Keene is threatening him. That is good to know. Who is the veiled woman?
Yeah.
J.A.H. Cruncher says, the way this letter is written as a little in-fiction puzzle is fun, which is very funny. Yeah, it's like, hey, meet me at the the place. Do you know the spot? Meme Shot says, do we know his true origins? I suspect we do. I think that what he is being accused of is that Lazarus Hurst is actually Edmund Cloudsley.
And this is probably, May 15?
Yes, although I do want to entertain the possibility that it's not actually Edmund Cloudsley.
Yeah, of course.
That it is someone else.
What if it's Oberon Geller? Or someone from the Geller family?
Yeah. Someone who Cheshire Gleam says his big book does have EC on it. It's true, but I think that the transformation.
I just want to be sure that this is up to date.
The transformation of whatever it is occurred in and around the Cloudsley estate or whatever, so it could be very likely that this person is posing as. It could be that the game is luring us into thinking that it's Edmund Cloudsley and it's actually not. Okay. And now let's look at this book. Should we start with WK? Walter Keene. Ambitious and inventive, but treacherous, as many smart people are.
Yeah.
This is his little dossier.
Got it. Who else do we have?
JT.
James Turner.
James Turner. Greedy and hedonistic. Requires constant material motivation to cooperate. AK. Alistair Cock. Pompous and vain, but being a military man is ready to obey and ready to kill.
This is for the person who didn't keep meticulous notes.
Yes. Not us. Nicholas Maker. Cowardly but dutiful. Useful up to a limit.
Yeah.
David Goran. Since his success at the Mermaid Inn has proven to be a resourceful and discreet professional. Okay. 2 bottles of poison, huh?
Just in case.
Interesting. Alright, what is Nicholas Maker saying to these people? He is saying, yes, Comrade Lazarus has not yet returned for several hours. Comrades Alistair and James have gone to find him. If they do not return, we will organize more search parties to find the lost. Okay, Lazarus has gone off for some reason. Very potentially gone off to handle this. This sort of,
This Walter Keene altercation. This Waltercation.
This Waltercation. Okay. All right.
Oh.
This is a lady washing something.
This is a washerwoman. Yeah, go ahead.
This regime has to fall. It has taken everything from me.
What does she have?
A watch which is ticking and shows 12:15 p.m.
Okay. So it's 15 minutes. And he was supposed to meet at 11:30? Interesting.
Yeah. She also has a Navajo blade, and we've seen this blade before. Don't tell us, chat. Kat and I will figure it out. Where have we seen this blade before?
I think it could have been held by Annie at the Mermaid Inn.
Oh, shit. It absolutely could have been. So at the... No, not at the Mermaid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wrong one. The Mermaid is this one. Get ready for the music, everyone.
But no, it's a stiletto.
I
think it was held... Yeah, I think it could be one of these. No, interesting. Does anybody have a blade upstairs? No, no one has a weapon here. Okay.
Okay, I wanna figure this out.
Okay.
We didn't see it here. It wasn't any of these people.
And it wasn't Rose, because she's dead.
Oh, yeah. Nope. We've
You should
checked.
click on Rose, though. Don't leave her out. 'Cause she was holding...
She's holding this weapon, the
yeah,
guitar blade.
guitar blade.
Oh, shit. Look at his face.
Maurice. Yeah.
It's Maurice.
Well, click on the blade. Yeah.
And look at the long face.
Yeah.
It's Maurice disguised as a washwoman. Also, the chat points out, yes, that's a Proud Beast mask on the wall in the second case, because we know he is a cultist. Oh wait, in the second case?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. This was actually the second case. Yes, and Gremlin says his violin was taken by the tribunal. Yeah, we saw it locked in the safe.
And of course, he gambled away his pocket watch, kind of one of the first things he ever did.
Yeah. I Sense Cream says, you are the first streamer of this I've seen identify Maurice here. Thank you. All right. Yeah, we've seen everything in here. Oh no, a book. Capital Route Morning Report. At 8, a newfangled insurrectionist carriage passes by. At 8:30, an individual in the insurrectionist uniform passes by on the new two-wheel contraption. At 10:15, 2 individuals in insurrectionist uniforms pass on horses. Do you want to take these notes?
Sure. Yeah.
Bysai says, it's because of KB's notes. Eravoid says, they steal people's lives, but they invented a bike, so who can say whether they are bad or not? So this is Maurice, who is in disguise and is working for the king, or is working for the anti-New Order.
The anti-New
people.
Order, yeah. Antifa.
He's working, well...
10:15. 2 on horses.
Bysay says insurrectionists are acting against the regime, right? No, I believe in this case. So the king still calls the calls the New Order party like an aberration. So the as far as the king is concerned, they are insurrectionists.
Okay.
Okay. Cool, and we have got everything here. Now let's move on to this place. Oh, look who it is! It's Alistair Cock, and he's holding the idol.
Oh, interesting.
And trying to use it on an apple.
Okay. Okay, a lot is happening here. So this is Alistair.
Mm-hmm. This little annotated map is so useful.
Thank you. Okay.
Why are you not working, you worthless piece of garbage? I am doing the same thing I saw Lazarus do during the merit executions. I love that he's just openly calling them executions at this point. Merit
Yeah.
executions.
Wow. You have to sip and spit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's broken.
Yep, the idol is broken. Yeah, look, it's cracked and is also wobbly. Detective Des says, now it's a golden idol. Tastefully points out, I just noticed the helmet visors are the shape of the life symbol on the idol. Is that true? What is the life symbol, KB?
This one.
This bottom one? Mm-hmm. Oh, they are. Look at that. That's really good. What a neat detail.
How fun.
And he has a slightly dented saber. And he is doing the right spell, right? He's just...
Yeah, it's just all dented and the gem is broken.
Idol won't work.
Gotta get a new gem.
Fuck. But that's interesting. He has the idol right now.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move up here where a man is dead at a crossroads.
Okay, so we're at the Bell Crossroads.
Yep.
Oh, Lord. A lot is happening here.
Okay. He has a slightly dented saber with some blood on it. A man in a helmet with numerous cuts on his body. Not breathing.
Sorry, I have to redo my notes here. They were... I think this is the way to go about it. And who do we think this is?
Right now, I have no idea. And we can see the street sign, which gives us some place names that we don't have elsewhere, which might be useful in case they get talked about later.
Yeah.
To this way is Belchester Castle, Blackfields, Crow Towers, and Woodshires to the north, basically.
Yeah.
This way is to the port,
Right.
and this way is to the capital.
Okay.
Okay. And that's all that is there.
Yeah.
However, I have some bad news for you, Kat.
Oh, no.
We are about to go into a scene.
I'm excited. Okay, so this is the preview image for this whole case.
Mm-hmm. Where are we? We're at the Cloudsley cabin.
Okay.
A newly invented transportation device.
It's the bike that Maurice saw.
Yeah, what did Maurice say about who was on the bike? Okay.
Insurrectionists.
Could you please move the minimap to the other side? Yes, we can. Because that reveals that this is a cultist here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We can go inside, but we won't yet. Instead, we can see that a bullet has been fired through the window.
Mm-hmm.
Or from the inside.
Yeah, so true.
We can go up, which I think will take us back here.
Okay.
Yep. And will this also take us back up? Yes.
Oh, interesting.
So this is the way in.
Okay.
Here we have...
Oh, God.
Damn you, you cunning devil. Ah! 2 pistols, 1 empty and 1 loaded.
Fun.
1 shot has been fired.
Interesting.
A man with a wound in the back.
Baisai says, did we have bullets before we had bikes?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and we did in the real world too, alas.
Who knows?
I know. We did have bullets before we had bikes.
Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
We had bullets substantially before we had bikes. You will find me in the place where we two first met. There we can talk.
Huh. Okay.
And this is where they first met, I believe.
The Cloudsley cabin.
This is the cabin. This is, this place. This is here.
You're so smart.
Tap said 3 times.
Well done.
Yeah, so he has been lured to, you will find me in the place where we two first met. Now, this might not be Lazarus. I don't want to take for granted that it's like, Walter Keene could have written to someone else and said, you will find me at the place where we two first met.
Yes, that's absolutely true.
It would be someone who is in that
little
scene.
Pip.
Oh my god. Okay, and then here we have someone saying, "Oh, I recognize that voice. It is you. Isn't it poetic that you have fallen for the same trap as you did all those years ago? Straw men are your bane." So this might be David Gorin.
Uh-huh.
Right?
Well, it's a Dark Hand Steward.
No. This might be David Gorin.
Yes.
This might be Walter Keene.
Yeah.
An empty musket shot him in the back. Meme Shot says, "Oh, he's old now. He is definitely old because he had 36 years or 32 years or something taken away from him."
Yeah.
Meme Shot says, "He's been to the beach that makes you old." Do we know Walter Keane's rank offhand? Oh, we can check, right?
Yes, we can check.
Walter Keene is a Dark Hand Steward.
Uh-huh.
Cool. What a good game.
Very interesting.
Okay, you ready to go in?
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, he shoots
The straw man.
He shoots the scarecrow.
Which then allows Keene to
shoot him.
Gorin.
And that's definitely Gorin because he's fallen for the same trap. The trap was believing a scarecrow
that Keene would bring
or
an actual. Believing that there would be an actual body when in fact there
it's
was
actually a scarecrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Art Cryptid says, "Love that Keene gave the scarecrow a funny hat for believability. That is so fucking
Very funny.
That is such a good joke." A scarecrow with a hole through its head. A bullet lodged in the wall.
What's in this fucking bag?
This is the pigeon
Yep.
that came with the message. So Keene has been hiding out in this cabin. He receives the message.
In the cabin.
White pigeon. I admit I may have treated you unjustly after our long cooperation.
So this
I
is
will come
Lazarus.
alone in peace so we can discuss your compensation. Hey,
I think that was a lie.
hey, I don't know if this is Lazarus. What if this is Gorin? What if it's talking about Gorin and Keene's long cooperation?
Well, so it could be the cooperation between Gorin and Keene. It could be the cooperation between Lazarus and Keene.
It could be, yeah. Yeah, that's true. I just want to make sure that, at least in my own thinking, I don't get too bound up in, like, oh, it's Lazarus doing all the acting, when there are other people who could be making moves.
Well, so my guess is that he lures, right, either he lures Lazarus, and Lazarus sends Gorin,
Yeah.
or
He lures
he's writing to Gorin
all along.
all along. I mean, would it be weird for Gorin to have a locked safe with all of Cloudsley's dearest possessions inside of it? Yeah, but I'm not gonna put it out of mind.
Yeah, it's true. Wait a second. Hold on. Yeah, well, we can wait a second. Theo is the name of the person who recommends Gorin to Edmund.
Yeah.
Do we know a Theo? I don't think we do.
That's the only mention of Theo. We briefly thought that Theo was the nephew, but it's not. It's Peter.
Okay. And there is nothing in here. Interesting.
I hate that we've been given the word have. That's what I hate here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, that's everything here.
Okay. I was like, what's that? But it's a leaf on a tree.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Let's move my notes back to the section where there is now.
Now, since we're going left to right, we're going to the port.
Great.
We can see that there is a ship in dock with 3 cannon out. And we can go down into the port itself. Oh my god!
Oh, wow.
That's really cool. Okay, left to right. Nonsense, I am not an idiot, but real men like us could beat those order party ninnies without any weapons. A small sword, a hand of cards, 2 Albion francs. But I heard rumors you lost a cannon while gambling as this guy's ship. Because there is a missing cannon. 3 Albion francs, a hand of cards, a stiletto blade. Do you think they will try to kidnap the king? Me and my employer are getting out of this blasted country.
This is a Cloudsley.
Yes,
This
it
might
is.
even be... What's her face? Lucia.
It could be Lucia, yeah, because she has a simple small key, an embroidered handkerchief, a dagger, and...
This is the Veiled Woman. I have instructed him to arrive at 11:30. Most likely he will be in Order Party uniform. If he comes alone without any backup outside, approach him. If he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, so this is Agnes, you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face, he may recognize you.
It's Dr. Cat in the chat says, I don't have a lot of chances to say this, so the plot thickens. Okay, so we don't actually know who is sending this, but this is...
I mean, if it is Keen who sent the original letter that says, meet me at 11:30, then he's all, this is who's writing to her as well.
No, it's not. Because she's talking about... This letter is talking about Keen coming with the item. So Keen says...
Yeah, can we go back to the first letter?
Yeah. Nope. Come alone and bring proof. Something personal of yours to give to the Veiled Woman.
At 11:30 on May 15, meet me at the place. And then Agnes's letter says, I have instructed him to meet me at 11:30. Come alone and bring proof, something personal of yours to give to the Veiled Woman.
Okay.
Talk me through.
Okay, so as it stands, the man who is probably Goran or Lazarus is going to come to the Veiled Woman and give her something that belongs to him. She has been told, if he gives you something that belonged to the one who escaped your tonic, that is to say, Edmund Cloudsley,
Yeah.
you may proffer him the instruction slip I gave you. Conceal your face, he may recognize you. And I would put money that instruction slip is this one. You will find me in the place where we two first met. Then we can talk.
Yeah. I don't think he's writing to David Goran. I think he's writing to Lazarus.
Yeah. He does clarify that he's calling out Lazarus. When is he calling out Lazarus? When is he calling out Lazarus?
In that first letter?
Oh.
Because he says, I'm gonna snitch on you.
Oh, yes, you're right. But Lazarus sends Goran instead.
Yes, Laz sends Goran instead.
Yes. Cool. Cheshire Glebe says Lazarus always sends Goran.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is she is his accomplice here. Is Walter Keene's accomplice. Cool. And we can check this.
So...
Dandelion Room, Ada Baker.
Ada Baker
2
now,
nights.
not Agnes.
Forget-Me-Not Room, Walter Nort. 2 nights. So that's Walter Keene and Agnes.
Yeah. So, at 8 a.m., a carriage goes by. Then at 8:30, a bike goes by. And the bike is Goran.
Yes, Goran is riding the bike.
Yeah. But who's in the carriage?
We don't know yet.
And who are the 2 men on horses?
All these order rats sneaking around here. This is no good. I hope they will just blackmail me and bugger off.
Man loves a lemon.
Yep, man loves a lemon. He's got his lemon knife. He's got a partially peeled lemon. He's got a ring of various keys. Cool. And that's all we got in here. Hey, this game would be a fucking nightmare if the interaction objects weren't highlighted.
Yes, well that of course is one of the ways that you can do it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's everything there. And one of the cannon is missing.
Yeah, he gambled it away.
Okay, now we have Lover's Islet.
All right.
You ready?
Yep.
it's
Oh, they're having a nice time.
Peter Batley, and it's a loose horse as well in the background. That's so funny. This is Richards.
This is the secret. Yeah, it's Miss Mary Richards. Well, now it's Mrs. and Mary, potentially Batley.
Dear husband, you are so brave and you have been drinking since early this morning. But what will we do now? What if the evil government men find us? She has a harp.
That's amazing.
Logistics says, after all this time, back to a loose horse in the background. And she has a book.
With letters.
From the houses. That's interesting.
Oh, the original tiger letter.
For you, I would fight a tiger and win, Peter Batley. Incredible. Mary. My uncle Edmund Cloudsley died in some robbery, and I am rich. Buddy. Oh, buddy. Terrible news. Now your father will see me for the man that I am. Let's marry. Peter, 1788, December 10th. And then another letter. Become the pure flower that I know you can be for me. Edmund Cloudsley, 1788, January 5th. This is like a... Oh, this is Edmund wooing?
Yeah.
Dear Mary, I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies, while I will put you on a pedestal of sweetest praise and you will become my ideal wife. Edmund, 1795, March 15th.
That's 1795. That's after he's taken power, isn't it? 1795?
Yeah, I think it is. Wait.
Yeah, 1795.
What? Buddy?
He shouldn't be signing that, Edmund.
He should.
He goofed. Edmund, you're supposed to be dead.
Lacking Sanity says, I didn't work out that Edmund was Lazarus until this letter, lol. Oh, Gareth Modlet says, that's today, I think. Meme Shot says, down
Oh,
bad.
yeah, that is today.
Oh, buddy, that's a bad letter to write.
Uh-oh.
Frank Scenario says, I absolutely love how this whole political thing is, at least in part, just Edmund getting angry that his lame nephew got the girl he wanted.
Uh-huh.
JAH Cruncher says, you ever write a letter to your crush after you've been dead for 7 years? Twit points out that Kat has made a very good note here, Mary and Peter forever. Yeah, these guys seem alright, basically. You know. Okay. Worry not and continue the feast, wife.
He's still gambling.
Nothing can stand in our way. I will kill our enemies wherever we go. We have all the clues, Mr. Policeman.
I know.
No. Okay. He has an almost empty whiskey flask, he has a horse racing betting slip, and he has a small sword. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and there's a horse in the background. And the horse has
The Seven Seals.
the 7 seals. So this is Alistair Knights. Oh, no, what's this guy called?
You have to click on him again. Because I think he gets got or something.
No, it's this
No,
man.
it's Alistair. Okay.
No, it's James Turner.
James Turner.
James Turner was on the horse that is now Loose horse.
So he might have been on one of the horses.
Well, yeah, definitely on one of them, right? And he also has a note.
Justin Timberlake's horse. Okay, what's his note?
A heavy seal. I want to say that I think that like the arc of tension in this game across these cases has just been fantastic. In terms of like slowly building and building and building to like a full insurrectionist march on the king, which is really cool. I have some small but pressing business to attend to at the property of our late brother Sebastian, the previous Proud Beast steward. I will be back at the camp for our 10 o'clock strategy meeting as planned. So instead of going to see Walter Keane, he is going to Sebastian's house, which is up here in the north.
Okay, interesting.
Chad is talking about using the idol to turn someone into a horse. And Jar Cruncher says, take object hopefulness, give object horsefulness. Bison says, or he says he is. Yeah, that's true. That is also a possibility.
So, at 10 a.m.
He plans to be back at the camp
Yeah.
for the 10 o'clock strategy meeting.
But he doesn't make it.
No, because it's
'Cause
midday
he's
right
going
now.
And he's going to,
He's going here.
yeah. Okay.
The only place remaining for us to go.
And this, of course, is Blackfield Manor.
Which I think we will recognize. Incredible! Holy shit. Phlogistic says, looks just like we remember it. Okay. A pile of mangled and burned corpses.
Oh my god. That's the carriage. So
Yep.
it must have been, that must have been Lazarus.
What must have been Lazarus? Oh, in the carriage? Probably, yeah.
And then on the two horses, at least one of them is JT.
An empty cannon. Okay. Look, there's a shirt on the bed. Someone's changed clothes.
Did he bring a cannon?
Cheshire Gleam says, we saw the other horse. Don't tell us where. Where did we see the other horse? There's one horse here. This is the missing cannon.
There's a carriage. Does a horse run by? No. Is it outside the inn? Is it here? Yeah. Alistair.
Yeah. It's Alistair and it's the lieutenants, right? It's the two lieutenants. And then Sebastian takes one of these horseless carriages to the place... Oh, sorry, Sebastian. God, Lazarus. Where something happens with the cannon. Which we will... determine.
Okay. Okay, yeah, let's open this up. Okay, so early in the morning, Lazarus went to the manor.
Yeah, for a reason we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the manor because... Whoops. To do something because he wanted to do something.
Mm.
Oh shit, wait, look. The idol is also mangled.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it's been involved in a cannon or something. Yeah, okay, we'll handle that as we go. Before noon...
Yeah. A lot of things happened before noon. I think this one is Alistair and James.
I think so. Alistair Cock and James...
Probably go have to find him.
Turner went out to try and find... Yes, because he's lost, right? We get told this.
Yeah.
Maker is like, people are missing, but they're going out to find him. Instead, they found the Golden Idol.
Yeah, at the manor.
Yes. The Golden Idol at the manor.
And then they fight over it, and he dies at the crossroads.
On the way back, they started to fight over it. Yes, the other man is...
Alistair.
James. Alistair is alive.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. In the afternoon, David Goran went to the cabin to kill Walter Keane. Because Walter Keane had tried to blackmail Lazarus
to get back his wife years. You'll have to get Lazarus from the second one.
To get back his lost years. His wife. Okay. Right. What is happening here? What do we know? We know that Lazarus shows up. I think Lazarus is one of these men. I think it's Lazarus and two guards.
Yeah.
What is going on?
We might get some knowledge from the Mermaid Inn, where they're sort of talking about things that have happened, like the gossip.
I had rumors you lost a cannon while gambling. Could have lost the cannon to a variety of people. Could have lost the cannon to
Peter Baddeley,
who we know gambles. Could also have lost the cannon to this regime has to fall, it has taken everything from me.
Can you open it back up again?
Open up.
The thinking panel?
Yeah.
So early in the morning, Lazarus Hearst went to the manor to... I mean, it could be kidnap Mary Richards. Because Peter Baddeley wanted to have the ideal wife. I mean, he says in the letter to Mary that your unworthy mate will no longer be... You will become my ideal wife. I know where your unworthy mate is hiding you. Soon I will free you from his dirty paws and ship him to the colonies.
Yeah.
Come on, just put it in.
And what if he is saying, worry not and continue to feast, nothing will stand in our ways, because he knows.
He's gambled. He's finally won.
He's won a
in
cannon.
Gambling. Yeah, why not? Give it a shot.
He's won a cannon and killed Lazarus Hearst. So fucking funny if, like, the idol can't protect you if your nephew shoots you with a cannon. To kidnap Mary Baddeley.
Oh yeah, her name is Baddeley now.
Because Lazarus Hearst
wanted to have the ideal wife. So funny.
And if this is true, we've kind of got this.
Hell yeah. Ain't no way it's not.
Ugh.
What's up?
All right, this is easy. In the morning.
I know how to get a woman.
In the morning, Peter Batley. It's so fucking funny.
I love it.
It's so fucking funny that he just shoots him with a cannon. This whole game has been about intricate plots and schemes to get the idol, to dress someone up as a scarecrow.
It doesn't matter if you're a gambling horseman who loves his wife.
Just-
you should move my notes so people everyone can see.
You just walk into the room and get fucking obliterated.
Yeah.
Adult Witch says he's an immortal fascist mastermind. He just gets shot with a cannon.
I mean, you cannot protect yourself from a wife guy.
Who wins a cannon
Yeah.
in gambling.
He
and
finally gambled
That
right.
is so funny. Peter Batley kills Lazarus Hearst at the manor. Before noon, Alistair Cock kills James Turner at the crossroads because just the classic fighting over
Yeah, they both want the idol.
an idol that doesn't work. Because again,
Yeah.
Peter, Art Cryptid says, Peter didn't even care about the cult or the fascism. He just shot him for his wife.
So funny.
And then in the afternoon, Walter Keane kills... I don't know why it tickles me so much. Kills David Goran at the cabin. You ready, Kat?
I'm so ready. It's up there. It's up. It's up. And to
Oh,
the
yeah,
right.
yeah.
There it is. Yes! Look at him! Look at him!
Before
God.
storming the King's Castle with the Order Party, Lazarus Hearst led his men to Sebastian Cloudsley's old manor in order to kidnap his long-lost love, Mary Batley, née Richards, who was hiding there with her husband, Peter Batley.
Exceptional.
Upon entering the manor, Lazarus and his troops were confronted by a drunk Peter and the cannon he had won while gambling.
Amazing.
Peter blew up Lazarus, breaking the idol, and then fled the scene with Mary.
To Lover's Isle. Mary and Peter forever.
Eldritch Architect says, the true irony is that if Edmund hadn't faked his death, Peter wouldn't have
Yeah.
inherited Edmund's money and been able to marry Mary.
God, that's so funny.
It's Dr. Cat says, he didn't even take the idol.
No, just his wife. Look, man's is blasted.
Blasted. The Blue Monk says, the look on Cloudsley's face.
So good.
We saw someone wearing spurs before, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Was it in one of the cult scenes?
Mm-hmm. At the Ascension. I think it's Alistair or James.
As a soldier, yeah. Phlogistic says he didn't care one bit about that idol. It's great.
Amazing.
Thank you for playing.
Thank you for playing. Oh. Yay.
Oh my God.
Down with virtues.
Drink down with virtues.
Yay. Hey, weren't you with the Order Party?
Oh no. No. I was never part of that ghastly organization.
I can take this gilded blast trinket for scrap metal. You can have 3 sous for it and call yourself lucky.
Oh God, he got the fiddle back, points out.
Oh,
Dude,
yay! Yay!
Thank you,
Andre
Andre.
and Ernest.
Who might be brothers or might be married? Excellent. Great graphics, Ernest. Great programming,
Huge
Andre.
shout out to Kyle.
Huge shout out to Kyle. Viestas, great sound effects.
Thank you to Emma and to Villis.
Thank you to Harvey Elliott, Kevin Shrapnel, Harriet, Mark, Rob, Kieran, Alex, Naman, Charlotte, Liz, Rebecca, Jose, Lydia, Alex, Eustace, Fox,
You've got this.
Edgar,
Yep.
Thomas, Christoph, and Patrick.
Amazing.
And then the Evolve PR
Yes, thank
team.
you to Sean, Voot, and to Christoph, or Wout.
Thank you to Aija, Edgar's, Tia, Rainis, Yanis, Ernest's, Ivo, and Artur's.
Yay! Oh, thank you to Discord. That was lovely.
Art Cryptid says, the best laid plans, undone by a drunk idiot with a cannon who loves his wife. And Cheshire Gleed says, it's so beautiful. It punctures the tension built so perfectly. It's just, and it's so,
Chef kiss.
We were talking earlier about how this has, massive Fargo resonance of people getting wrapped up in
Yeah.
idiot schemes. I feel like just ending in a burst of anticlimactic violence
Yep.
is great.
Yep. Oh.
Epilogue. The grand vision of a better world. Oh
You
my
have to
God.
click on the portrait.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
The grand vision of a better world. A siren went by. Okay. These men are swearing something.
Yeah, I think...
He's doing a spell with the idol.
Cloudsley, look at his face.
Whoa!
He's trying to say that he can fix it. He's fixed it, and there's Goran and Walter Keane.
Is that Walter Keane?
Yeah, that's Walter Keane. Oh! Okay.
Okay, right. Let's see. There's someone outside in the street.
Yeah.
This is really cool. This is really cool. It's a dead fellow with a thing around his neck that says, "Donate to a veteran who lost his leg in the noble defense of his homeland." Half-empty bottle of gin.
Okay.
Witness the power of the idol in my hands and swear loyalty to Lazarus Hurst. We will build the ideal society.
Yes, this is the
He has an
young
idol
again
doing the spell.
He's also
my
got
God.
his spell book.
Jack Cruncher is saying, the way the clock hand springs back in the animation, the art details in this game rule. He could have sipped right out of the window. The man in the street is old. Yeah,
that's
totally.
what I was thinking.
And he has...
Virtues.
The Brotherhood of Masks. Only one thing is worse than imbeciles. Imbeciles with power. The rich and noble have a social club with mystical rituals and other hogwash and are so stupid that they did not realize when they had some truly miraculous technology in their hands. However, they are influential and persistent and have already caused a great deal of harm to me and my goals. Walter Keane has told me more about their organization and practices. If he tells the truth and they are truly devoted to their religious entity of Griffin Reborn, I could gain some powerful allies for my next move. This is a flashback.
Yes.
This is the moment it happens. The moment he gets everybody on board.
Yes. Yeah. Order Party Manifesto. 1. All citizens are equal, but some citizens are more equal than others. All citizens must serve society to the full extent of their abilities. Citizens must be evaluated according to how virtuous they are. A society with internal contradictions is unsustainable. Therefore, it must be led by the most virtuous citizen. The king should step down. The aristocracy must be abolished. The more virtuous citizens are, the better they are able to serve society. The more virtuous citizens are better able to serve society. Therefore, virtuous citizens deserve to gain more time on this earth, and bad citizens deserve to lose time. This is unbelievable. My pure Mary is joined in matrimony with that clown Peter Baddeley. She must have done it out of grief for my death. Such a hasty decision goes against every principle of virtue. Therefore, I consider the marriage null and void. She will come to me once she learns I still live. But for now, my duties in the service of humanity take precedence.
Society must be built on the principles of virtue. Only thus can it be truly great. Look at the Lemurians. Thousands of years ago, they had an empire on the banks of 7 seas. Their ancient technology continues to baffle modern science, but they became inert and decadent, and forgot how to build and operate their machines. Their empire crumbled because it was built on pleasure-seeking, not virtue.
Boo.
It is by divine providence that I got my hands on a working ancient Lemurian artifact, the Golden Idol. I will use its powers to set humanity on the right path by building the ideal state.
Okay. So if we open up the thinking panel, now that we've read this, we could sort of start to piece some of the things on the far left together, right? Because it's about Sebastian. This is like the story of the whole game, right?
Yeah.
Sebastian Cloudsley left the idol to the Brotherhood in his will, but then Edmund Cloudsley, no, who was it? On whose orders?
Okay, but then Peter Baddeley.
Oh yes, it was Peter Baddeley. Well, on Peter Baddeley's orders.
Wait, who got accidentally stabbed?
Interesting.
Let's finish looking through
You're
looking
right.
through the stuff.
Yeah.
Interesting. I swear it. Yes, with these powers I will do whatever is necessary to build a better world.
Oh.
There we have a bunch of confirmations.
Mm-hmm. And then David Gorin.
Yes, my lord. I swear my loyalty to you and will undertake whatever tasks are required of me.
David, I thank you for dealing with all the challenges relating to my death and for keeping an eye on our new ally. I do feel I have impressed him, not only with the Golden Idol, but also with my vision of the ideal society. Come to our hideout on November 24. We are ready for the next step.
Okay. Eravoid says, I love that we get Orange Hair Bush Guy's name on this piece of paper and this piece of paper only.
Chester Davy.
Oh, rip.
Rip to Chester Davy. Okay, so we do have everything we need.
We do?
Because we can't look at anything else.
Oh, yeah. So Sebastian Cloudesley left the Idol to the Brotherhood in his will.
Oh, this is when Gorin goes to Willard Wright. Stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright. Because they fight in the inn, remember?
Oh, yeah, I thought he killed him fully on purpose.
Me too. Hays Code.
Hays
On Edmund Cloudesley's orders. Stole the idol and accidentally stabbed Willard Wright.
The Order tasked Walter Keane.
Yes. To punish Cloudesley and recover the idol, but his attempts were fruitless.
Real... Oh, the Brotherhood, not the Order.
Oh, yes. I guess we were like, yes, well, a cult is an order. Okay.
Oh, DeWitt says he tried to seal it, but the music box alarm went off.
That's
yeah,
right.
that's true. I'd sort of thought that once the music box alarm goes off, he stabs him on purpose. After that point.
Well, no, they fought. They tussled, and then he accidentally stabs him.
Oh, yeah. Little Pip catching the idol. This is at the inn. Him dropping it out of the window to Little Pip. During one attempt, Walter Keane was captured.
And Cloudesley convinced him to join his side.
And Edmund Cloudesley convinced him to join his side.
Yep.
Edmund Cloudesley used the idol to make himself young and infiltrated
the Brotherhood
under the new identity of Lazarus Hurst.
Lazarus Hurst.
There, he claimed to be Griffin Reborn and transformed the Brotherhood
into the Order Party. Yay!
Oh, whoops. Edmund Cloudesley.
Yay!
Brotherhood Masters. Alistair Cock.
And James Turner. Influential contemporary artist, James Turner.
Is that who the Turner Prize is named after?
No.
Who is the Turner Prize named after?
I don't know.
Helped, it should accept Edmund Cloudesley or Lazarus Hurst.
It should.
Seize power in the country and enforce the rule of virtues by taking youth away from common people and giving it to the Order Party members. Right before the final showdown with the uncooperative king,
Cloudesley
Edmund Cloudesley
Mary Battley.
Wanted to kidnap Mary Battley. So
but was
funny.
Perfectly shot.
So funny.
In a moment of pure literary achievement.
Fucking obliterated by Peter Battley. And the idol was broken. Oh, helped.
Yay!
And we have a car, we have a mermaid, we have the statue from the party that the syringe was hidden in, or that something was hidden in. We have the beautiful cannon itself, and we have doubloon.
Beautiful golden doubloon!
Golden doubloon! Woo!
Wow.
Oh my god.
What a jaunt.
Now, if we click this, will it tell us here, or will it just open a Steam link?
My guess is that it's a Steam link.
Yes, but can you read the premise?
Yeah, I would love to read the premise.
Cat is the Steam page is loading.
The Steam page is loading.
Everybody.
The Steam page is loading.
Everybody beware.
Apparently everybody is opening this page right now. Okay.
I think we just need these first two sentences, right?
Golden Idol Mysteries. The Spider of Lanka.
Oh, Golden Idol Mysteries is interesting. I wonder if there's going to
Yeah,
be
a
multiple ones
series.
of these.
The Spider of Lanka begins in 1741, 1 year before the first scenario in the case of the Golden Idol, and uncovers the awful origins of this 5-decade tale of betrayal, greed, ambition, and death. Set in the fictional kingdom of Lanka, this DLC offers 3 brand new scenarios that will demand the utmost of your deduction powers to unravel. Encounter characters old and new during your expedition to Lanka. Among these faces hides the Spider of Lanka, puppeteering events to shape the future.
And Gremlin asks, is that 3 scenes or 3 chapters, lol? I believe it is 3 scenes.
3 scenes.
I have to imagine that this game is pretty intense to make, and 3 chapters would be fundamentally a sequel.
Mm-hmm.
It would basically be double the game. But yeah, this has been the case of the Golden Idol. We just bashed out an LP.
We did. Well done, Jack.
Well done, Cat.
That was a good high five.
That was a great high five, yeah. I Sense Cream says, I bet we get some of Rose Cubert's backstory. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, probably.
And it's coming out on May 4th. In 3 days' time. So we will probably play it next weekend. Nope. Cat is shaking their head.
Today is the 30th.
Yeah.
Isn't that... Oh, I guess this is that classic problem of, like, how many days is away? Is it inclusive days? Or is it exclusive days? Because we still have the rest of today to go.
Oh,
but
yeah.
we're now in the evening, because it's after 8 p.m. But 3 days from now, it would be 8 p.m. on the 3rd.
Yes, I think Steam is weird about that, and we should assume that it will release on the 4th.
Steam. Thanks for the stream.
Thanks for the Steam. And thank you for playing, Cat.
Thanks for playing
Thank you
with
for these
me,
beautiful
Jack.
notes.
You know, I mean, listen, I get very, as we discussed at length yesterday, I get very self-conscious about how I like to take very detailed notes, so I thank everybody for their patience as I did so.
They were great.
And shout out to Antoine Valen, who painted Butter.
Oh yeah, something I did want to say is earlier in the chat someone said that they had thoughts on the diegetic element of the puzzle, as in like who or what you are playing as.
Oh.
And I would also like to extend the question to people who have played this game. Is there a neat thing that you noticed that we missed?
Oh, yeah.
In terms of like fun little things hidden in the game
That's a
that we
great
might not have
question,
seen?
Jack.
I think we were pretty exhaustive, but we must have neglected some little connection that we could make.
Probably.
And then I'll draw some animals.
Yeah.
Meme Shot says, can't believe Jack and KB forgot the orb. I can't think of a single thing. You folks were thorough. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I think a combination of note-taking, and like I talked about either in the first or the second stream, I think having to externalize what we are thinking to each other.
Yes, having to speak to each other. First of all, it always a joy. Every day in my life, Jack, it's a joy to externalize my thoughts and say them to you. But it also forces us to think so much harder and say things so much more clearly. Because one of us has the mouse. And the other, we encounter this when playing Nancy Drew. And it was much harder when we were on separate continents and playing
Yes,
Nancy Drew.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh, this is very cute. I Sense Cream says, my thought is that a historian in the 19th or 20th century is using another Lemurian artifact that can view 5-second snippets of the past to study the Order Party. That is fully how Obra Dinn works as well. Obra Dinn is a pocket watch that lets you... So it says, mostly the stuff with Alistair at the murder party, but you two were very tired. Yeah, we didn't get that it was a joint murder effort
No,
until...
we were very tired.
Pinstripe Al says, there were other directions to figuring out things, like, for example, drinks for rounds of cards in the inn, but then you caught some things I missed too. Like, for some reason, I didn't realize Gorman was Ash at all. I think the Gorman and Ash thing is a really neat way to prime, oh my god, the pop shield, to prime the audience who might not have caught it, that people are going to be using other people's names.
Yeah.
The Ash Blair Goran thing could prime you, and definitely did prime us, I think, for
being like Lazarus
Cloudsley
Hurst.
and Lazarus
Well,
Hurst.
it's like, you're really? You might as well be named Undead Drives Around Dead People.
Yeah. Yeah, truly. Do you want to draw an animal, Cat?
It's less fun when I do it.
Okay. Well, just so you don't feel left out for animal drawing.
Well, I just think it's really important. I just don't think it's as funny. Because you draw animals with such character. And I feel like I don't.
You draw animals that look like the things they're supposed to look like.
Well, I'm looking at Virginia right now, and this is what I see. Oh, wait, hold
on. It's true.
This is a foreshortening game. Because her tail is here. And these are her whiskers.
Oh, Virginia! Nurse Liv loves you very much.
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful.
That's her.
That is what it looks like.
Yeah. I mean, I can sort of see like the haunches of her little thighs or rear legs, but then it doesn't quite, it's not quite right.
But that is, yeah, take those out.
God, she's so funny.
She's beautiful. Beautiful little cat.
Who's an animal that you think you should draw? Let's see.
Well, let's have the chat say.
Do you want square paper? Do you want dotted paper?
I'll take square paper. I'm just happy to have more of the paper.
Jack, you can have infinite paper.
I'm just happy to have more paper. All right, chat. 3 animals: owl, duck, capybara. Ooh.
Oh.
Okay, I'll do them in order.
Okay. So first we observe Jack Dekeet drawing an owl. There they are in their natural habitat. iPad in hand, asking to draw an animal. I see. I think one of the things that is the cutest about when you draw a little animal is that you chuckle to yourself while you do it.
Bye-bye says, is this from memory or are you using a reference?
This is off the dome. Yeah. Oh, wow, Jack. You have such raw natural talent.
They have little ears, don't they? Little fluffy spikes.
They do! Jack, this is perfect! It's beautiful!
Alright, what's the next one?
It was...
Duck.
A duck. And then, would you like a reference image for a capybara?
No.
Okay.
I'm no coward.
Oh, wow. Is this to scale? Oh, Baisai, I trusted it was a real question. Fully.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And you don't want me to just pull up a capybara.
No.
Okay.
Capybaras are quite squat. Wait, I think the smile has to go the other way.
Oh, that's a smile on the duck. Okay.
Yeah, that's a duck smile. Meme Shot says, 2 completely unconnected first lines.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I'm obsessed with this. Jack, I'm obsessed with you. Oh my god.
Done!
Jack, you want to be in a long-term committed relationship with me? Will you draw me these little animals every day?
I'll draw you an animal. You get to choose an animal.
Oh,
I'll draw them.
Could you draw a frog, please?
Fuck. Okay.
Okay. Wow, foot first. Foot first. Oh my god. If you at any point, if you want to pull down, you just can draw, you can just outline it with the little outlining tool and take him elsewhere. Yeah? Oh, no, taking it back. Oh my god. Oh, an axe shot. Oh. Wow, holy cannoli. Ladies and gentlemen, an extra of the jury. This is unprecedented. Right before my very eyes. An action shot unfolds. Wow.
Now, fuck. Hold on.
Whoa.
Wait.
Do you have some questions?
Wait. We might be getting into some trouble here. Hold on. Hold on.
Okay.
Okay, there's several. I've got to make a decision.
Yeah.
I've got to make a decision.
Yeah, you do.
How I'm gonna handle this.
Yeah. Oh.
Nope, that's a seal. This one's tricky.
Uh-huh. Do you want me to say... Oh. Wow. This frog is involved in synchronized dance.
Wait. No.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Sophisticated Pill says, this frog is mid-evolutionary path. Oh.
Okay, I'm gonna put a foot where I think a foot should be.
Okay. I didn't realize that this was gonna cause you such strife.
Right, now I have to figure out how these feet react.
You might call it interact, but not me.
Mute the microphone. Is it trousers?
Is it trousers?
Yeah. Fucking nailed it. Okay. So this, but where does this line go? Well, that's a very wide leg.
Uh-huh.
Nailed it. Done.
Okay.
Done.
Let me take this away from you. Oh my god. Wow. See, I fully thought you were just gonna go...
Oh, I thought I'd challenge myself. Oh, he's a little bib? Aerovoid says, perfect. 2 eyes, 4 legs, 1 armpit. Oh, beautiful. He's on a lily pad. Oh, wait. I need to add a detail to my frog. He's got a little belly. Beautiful. I don't even need to pick the iPad up. This detail's so easy to add.
Oh yeah, crucial. I love him. Have you ever considered that it's just fun to draw?
It's so much fun to draw. Oh, Kat,
Yeah.
I bet you can't draw a quad bike.
I don't think I could. What does a quad bike even look like?
Like an ATV.
What?
This is a new art stream that I've invented called No Reference, Can You Draw It?
Yeah, and we have the background of
the
Curse
Golden
of
Idol
the
music.
Case of the Golden Idol. What does a quad bike look like? Is that like...
Oh yeah, great start. Start with its mustache.
What? I feel like I'm just gonna draw like a weird Vespa.
No, a quad bike is an ATV. It's what they call ATVs in Britain.
I'm gonna be totally honest with you right now. I grew up in Virginia and spent many summers like in the Appalachian Mountains.
Yeah.
In the, Blue Ridge, Shenandoahs.
Okay.
I don't know what an ATV
Okay.
is.
Can you draw the International Space Station?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. Is this what it looks like?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you thinking of the space station from Interstellar?
I've never seen that movie.
Oh. And Gremlin says, now do Deep Space Nine. We haven't seen that, but we mean to. So
Yeah, we're in the middle of prepping to watch it. We are doing we're watching a couple of choice episodes of Star Trek.
Wait. Sorry.
I was gonna.
Sorry. I just have to.
I was gonna make it be like, here's Germany's room.
No, that's too.
Yeah, those are all the countries. That's beautiful. Okay. And now here's a bowl. It's one of those bowls that have a fancy side so you can tilt it when you're stirring.
Wow,
I
that's
know.
great. Now give me one to do. and then we'll stop, and then we'll go home.
I have a feeling that you like to draw a little drawing. Careful that it doesn't go sideways. Oh, I know. Could you draw what you would like to do after the stream is over?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. God, it could be anything. Oh. 2 chairs. Okay. We're gonna watch Taskmaster. That's what we're gonna do.
Correct!
Yeah. Fucking nailed it.
Beautiful.
God, we're so smart.
Taps head 3 times.
Yeah. I can't believe I got it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a stroke on the page with a pen.
Are we just having fun streaming?
Are we just having fun? And you have to guess
Okay.
which letter
Oh.
of the English alphabet
Yeah.
I am drawing.
Okay. J.
No.
O. T.
No.
E. Jack, that's the most cursed way I've ever seen anybody draw an E before.
Well, I have to draw the line first in the middle. Alright. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now, which one am I doing?
Okay. M.
Yes, correct.
It's a little bird. M.
M.
M. M.
M.
M.
Okay.
This is M.
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 Alright, now which one
Well, I thought that was a great segue to close out on the
am I...
stream.
Now what am I drawing?
Oh, now what are you drawing? Zoom, add comment. Oh, I missed it. Could you do it again, please? C.
No.
Q.
No.
O.
No.
D.
No.
G. A.
No. No.
B. C.
No.
D. E.
No.
F. G. H.
No.
I.
No.
J. K. L.
No.
M. N.
No.
O. P. Q. R. S. T.
Yeah, it's P. P. You said it.
Jack, what is this?
It's a P.
No, this is what this looks like. This is what this looks like.
Why didn't you do the speech bubble first?
Okay. Let's look at something cheery. So I think we should leave them now. After our 20 minutes of Pictionary. You're falling off of your chair.
I love Pictionary.
I love Pictionary.
Well, I think I like drawing.
Yeah,
basically.
I like to draw also. It reminds me of Studson and his partner eBay did a stream
that
where
was so funny.
he
She doesn't know Pokemon.
Well, no, she knows Pokemon, but she just sort of went off of the descriptions he was doing. He described various Pokemon to her, and then she, without looking at what he was looking at, drew the Pokemon. And I think that would be so funny.
Yeah, it'd be great.
And then she had to try and guess who it was, and they both... Anyway, very funny to me. I would absolutely do that. That's so funny. Wonders of the world. Statues. Works of art.
Works of art.
Very funny.
Wait, let's do one. I want to do an easy work of art. Can I do an easy work of art for you?
Yeah, okay, yeah. You'll have to, like, look it up on your phone or something.
No, I know it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
And you're just going to describe it to me?
Yes.
Without a reference.
Wait, okay, you will know this art, so I should do one you don't know.
Well, and here's how you should do it. You should bring up a picture on stream so everyone else can see it while I look away and draw.
Yeah. What painting shall I pick? Now, what painting shall I pick?
Here, I'll get the scene ready for you. Hold on.
Basil says, "Oh, I think I know what it is. I think it's butter."
Okay. All right. All right, bud. Here you go.
Okay, and you mustn't look.
I'm not looking.
Okay. Baisai says, the thing is that if you pick butter, you would just say butter, and KB would be like, I got it. Yep, true. Oh, God. Right, let's see. I don't know what paintings are in this collection, but I'm going to try.
It doesn't have to be this collection.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Let's see if... That's a good painting, but I don't want that one. Yeah, this'll do.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, this'll do. Yeah, this'll do. All right, let me just try and figure this out.
Is this a famous painting or a painting you think I'll know?
I don't think you will know this painting.
What? Okay.
You fully know this artist.
Okay.
But I don't think you will know this painting. Would you like me to tell you what the chat is saying?
Sure.
Oh my god. Yes. What a good choice. Oh hell yeah. I love their work. Zam says, KB, I'm so sorry.
And I don't know this painting.
I don't know whether or not you know this painting.
Okay. Okay, start describing it to me in vivid detail.
The painting is a scene showing 4 figures seated around a table. The table is in the mid-ground of the painting. If it was on a stage, we would say it is in the middle of the stage. It's not at the front of the stage or at the back. One figure is sitting so that the table is angled such that pointing towards the back of the stage is one of its short corners. With another short corner. The painting is facing... Sorry, the table is facing from upstage left to downstage right.
That means nothing to me. Carry on. This is how I'm hearing it.
Okay. On the left-hand side of the table is a, let's say, goat-headed figure wearing a red robe. The goat is white. Biosai says, can Jack see KB's drawing? I can if I choose to, but I am not.
Oh, okay.
I took a glance at it earlier, but now I have stopped looking. On the table are two large pearls and 4 small pearls and 3 very small pearls. The table has a tan tablecloth on it that is wrinkled. The tablecloth stretches all the way to the floor.
It's not tan.
To the goat-headed person, the goat-headed person in the red-orange robe is sitting on a stool.
Wait, who's in a red-orange robe?
The goat-headed
I
person.
thought they were in a white robe.
They are a white goat in a red-orange robe.
They are a white goat in a red-orange robe.
They are humanoid. They are goat-headed. They have cloven feet and a tail, but I don't think you want to draw cloven feet and a tail. They are sitting on a stool with a classical leaf pattern on the stool. Let me know when you're ready for some more.
They're on a stool?
Yeah, with like a classical leaf pattern on it. Like imagine a Roman temple has carvings of leaves and nature. That is the pattern on the stool. You good?
Sure.
They have little hands. One of the hands is reaching out to touch the tablecloth, and the other hand is on their lap. Are you ready to move on to the next figure?
I mean, okay.
Do you want an easy figure or a hard figure?
I don't. It's up to you.
Okay, to the goat-headed person's left, with one hand on the table, is a humanoid figure whose head and upper shoulders are shrouded in large green flower petal-like shapes. These flower petal-like shapes extend to a large one where their head would be, that is shaped almost like a V, and on that V we can see eyes and a nose and a mouth.
So we can see their expression?
Their expression is impassive. The impression we get is almost as if like a man of war jellyfish or a lot of diaphanous cloth, big diaphanous cloth, has fallen over a tall humanoid figure's head and shoulders, and on that cloth we can see eyes and a mouth and a brow.
Okay.
To that figure's left, opposite the goat at the table, are what I can only describe as 2 hobbit children. They are wearing dark black smocks. One of them is wearing a hood. They look like they are white people, young, delicate features, little ears, short dark hair.
Oh my god. Okay. I wasn't fully paying attention because I almost lost my whole table.
Wow, 2 small hobbits.
Okay.
Are you good for the hobbits?
Hold on. I love that I was like, yeah, pick a fun painting I'll know. That'll be funny for me to draw, because I'll be like, oh, I know this. But instead you've gone for something that nobody knows.
Would you like to stop? Would you like to call Uncle here?
No, carry on. It's great and good.
Okay. At the goat person's foot on the floor is 1 small pearl. At the hobbit's feet are 4 very small pearls.
You can't see them because they're under the table.
Fair enough. Next to the table are 3 medium-sized pearls on the floor. This is to the right of the table.
Mm-hmm.
And 1 large pearl. Next to that large pearl is a red rose whose petals have come off. It's like lying on the ground, a cut rose whose petals have come off.
And that's where?
To the right of the large pearl on the floor. The large pearl is below the medium-sized pearls on the floor. The medium-sized pearls are below the very small pearls on the floor, and the hobbits are above them.
When do you feel like you made a mistake?
Okay. Are you ready for the next 2 details?
Yeah.
A white dog lies on the floor with its head pointing towards the bottom right corner of the painting.
In the bottom right?
Yep.
And it's a dog.
It is a dog. It's not a dog-headed person, it is a white dog. It looks like a whippet almost.
I don't know what that is.
That is like a greyhound.
Oh, of course.
Standing in front of that dog, looking to the back right of the painting, is another white dog. This dog is alert and it's looking at what is in the back right of the painting, which I will explain in just a second.
Yeah, carry on.
Okay, you've got all the main figures in the room but 1.
Wait, the dog. Can you say the second dog again?
The second dog is standing in front of the dog that is lying on the ground and is facing away from us. This dog is looking into the back right of the painting at a figure which I will describe in a bit.
Okay, great. Go ahead.
Okay. So what I'm going to do now is describe the room that all these objects are in.
Oh, thank God. Yeah, go ahead.
Where do I begin? Behind the table and the figures at the table is an archway. Looking into another part of the room. The archway has the same Roman leaf motifs, classical leaf motifs on the pillars that make it, along with an actual vine twisting up the left pillar.
Oh, right, of course. Yeah.
Through the archway, we can see a large window, the width of the archway, split into 3 panels. A large central panel and 2 thin panels on either side. The panels are separated by archways, so it's like a window made of 3 archways, 2 little side ones and 1 big central one. This big central window frames the flower petal-headed figure.
Right.
Okay? Flyway Books in chat says, choosing to decorate leaves. I respect that. Cat, I cannot see what you're doing. You're doing excellent. Eravoid says, KB has found their comfort zone and they are not abandoning it. Potato Note does an emoji of a leaf. You let me know when you're ready for the next bit.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
To the right-hand side of the archway, to the right of the hobbits, and kind of parallel with what the dog is looking back into, we are looking through another archway into like a side room.
There's another archway.
Yeah. So there's one archway behind the flower petal-headed figure that contains a room behind it with this big window in, and then to the right of the hobbits, the dog is looking through another smaller archway.
Oh, the dog is looking through the archway. Got it. Okay.
Okay, bear with me here.
Oh.
In this smaller room, there is a archway-shaped window on the wall. It's shaped like almost like a door, you know, like a classical door rounded arch.
So repeat again.
Through the archway that the dog is looking through, there is an archway.
Another.
A window on the wall shaped like a door, almost like a door with a rounded top that has been cut out, almost like a tombstone.
Oh, sure.
And through this window, light is falling in, along with, it's as though a lot of sand has rushed through this window and filled this room up. You know, sand has poured through the window, making a sort of ramp of sand up to the window. Does what I said make any sense at all?
Yeah, of course.
On that sand is a figure, a human figure, posed like an artist's model, mid-dance. They have their head tilted to one side, one hand above their head, the other hand down at their side, and they have one leg raised, as though they are in the middle of a dance step. They are wearing transparent gauze as a dress, but underneath they have a real, like, figurine artist's model sort of vibe going on. Really, the only humanoid-looking figures, or human figures in this are the hobbits.
I see.
On this person's head, growing up from it, is a small, silver, leafless tree. Like a silver tree in winter. It almost looks like a piece of coral.
I'm so sorry. They're like a little dancer in transparent gauze.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Standing on this sort of like ramp of sand that has poured through the window.
And they look like one of those, like, artist models.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And what kind of pose are they instructed?
They are striking, so they have one hand held above their head, almost like they're doing a ballet, like they're going to do a ballet. They're very balletic. One hand above their head, one hand angled down to their side, and one leg, their right leg, has been sort of raised in a dance step. And this is what the dog is looking at.
Right, of course, the dog. Yeah.
After this, there's one more detail, and then you're done.
They have like a tree, right?
Yeah, they have a silver tree growing from their head.
Right, of course. Do they have a head at all?
Yep, they have a head with no features on it. Well, I don't actually know how to describe that, so I'm not going to. There's almost like a line where their eyes would be, just like a single line across their head. Flyway Books in the chat says, this is straight up so good. Ambient Droning says, so excited for KB to see the original painting. I think you'll have done a really good job, honestly. Let me know when you're ready for the last detail. And I'm not doing a jump scare here. The last detail is very straightforward, which is why I have saved it for last.
The tree is silver, right?
White. Yeah,
it's white.
Yeah.
Right.
It's illuminated by the light coming through the window.
Right, of course.
But yeah, Potato Note, you might be right about your interpretation of that. I think there's probably many ways that you could read this, but yes, I think you might be onto something there. This music is perfect for this. Oh, Virginia! Hems and Haws loves you very much, Virginia.
Okay, great. I'm ready.
Okay, across the whole ceiling of this room, across the top of the room, the whole ceiling, thin, wispy clouds are floating.
Ah, the ceiling. Yeah, it's the thing I made room for.
And that's it. Then you're done. As one more detail, if you would be up for hearing another detail.
Yeah, go for it.
Outside the window, you can just see the pale to dark blue of just after the sun has set. So pale blue at the bottom of the window, rising to dark blue at the height of it. It's like a night scene outside, and that's really it. There is no visible detail outside of the window other than this kind of gradient color of the sky. Butter Basil says, genuinely, this is an extremely good, simple rendering of this painting. Geo1 Stationery says, just extremely good. Zam says, it's pretty accurate. Chad is saying, this is really good. I'm so excited to see.
Oh, wait, I've remembered something. Hold on.
Panther Grace says, incredible communication. We talk to each other all the time.
We do, it's true.
Butter Basil says, like, if I knew this painting and I saw this drawing, I would say, oh yeah, it's that painting. Someone earlier was like, oh, I think I see why Jax picked this because of, like, the discrete objects. And I promise that was what I was going for. I went into it being like, oh, what's a painter who has a bunch of fun, discrete objects all over their paintings?
Oh, right. I remember now. Can you describe the sunset again?
Yeah, there's no visible sun. What we are essentially looking at through the window is a gradient from the bottom of the window to the top, from pale blue to very dark blue, almost black. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, that's great.
Baisai says, does KB have a guess to the artist?
No, Magritte.
Okay. Magritte. Okay, no, it's not Magritte, but not the worst guess, truly. You are fully in the right ballpark. If I tell you the artist, would you like to make any changes? To styling?
No. I think much like some of the creatures in this painting, I am content to live as I do and as I am.
Okay. Do you have any remaining questions about anything in the painting? You have truly hit all the...
Hold on, can I ask chat?
Better I will let you know.
Better A, better B. Better A, better B.
I will let you know how chat responds.
Better A.
Okay, the first two responses are different. We are getting A seems to be the consensus.
Okay. Okay, great.
Sophisticated Pill says A, but dogs. A Small Dragon says, can you make the dogs white?
Yeah.
Baisai says A, but they need to be white.
Yeah, that's so true.
Panther Grace says, okay, optometrist. Meme Shot says, exclamation point, rebel. Yeah, the message seems to be, agree A, but dogs, which I don't understand. There are, now that I notice it, absolutely tiny stars visible among the clouds, but they are so small that they're essentially just points of light. I'm just letting you know in case you wanted to get that detail in.
My Apple Pencil is dying.
You're doing so great, Apple Pencil.
Okay. Yeah.
Think you're about ready?
Yeah, I think I'm about ready. Have you seen this, what I've done?
No, we should do the order of this first. How should we do the order here? Oh, I'll just look at it on the stream. I'm going to move it onto the stream over the painting. Okay. This is fantastic. Look at this. Holy shit. Wow. This is truly, yeah, this is the painting. Do you want to talk me through this painting? Zooming into the details. This is incredible.
Do you want me to look over?
No. Just start by talking me through the painting.
Very far away from the microphone.
Oh, yeah, true. Let me, let's see. How do I make butter appear again? What folder is butter in?
It's called, the layer is called Image Butter.
The layer is called Image Butter.
It might be in the Countdown folder.
How do I open the folders? Okay, I'm not gonna mess with that. Alright, here's what I'll do. Okay, Kat. You can come over.
I can?
You sure can.
Okay, great. Hi, everyone.
You did excellent, Kat.
Thanks so much.
Good stuff.
Thanks. This is my painting. I call it Strange Medieval Rendering.
Okay, and Leonora Carrington called it, And Then We Saw the Daughter of the Minotaur.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh my god. This is great.
Hey, gang.
This is the color of this person's robes is perfect.
Well, you said it was red-orange.
Is exact.
Okay, so here's a goat-faced figure. Goat-headed figure. On a...
Yep, white goat-headed figure.
Yeah.
On a stool
on
with
a stool
leaves
with
on it.
leaves. The pearls.
Yep. Beautiful.
Fucked up, honestly, that there's a table that's got pearls on it. Then there's a leaf-shrouded figure.
Yeah, this is less accurate than the goat, but it's really tricky to describe what the leaf figure is, which you will see. But I think you've done a really good job based on the descriptions.
Yeah, the more you
gave.
said that it was not humanoid, the more I wanted to go again.
Truly not terrible.
Okay, got it. Then over here I have hobbits.
Truly, perfect. They love 11sies and food. Yep.
Yeah. You missed there was a great visual gag where I had these figures that were the same size as them, and then I just highlighted them and made them small.
Panther Grey says, Pam voice. It's the same picture. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. The framing here is pretty much spot on.
Have you seen the dogs?
I saw that there are 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I did mention that there were 2.
Yeah, there are 2 dogs.
Oh, interesting.
So, there's a lot of perspective happening with the dogs that I didn't want to do.
Yeah,
so
totally.
There's a dog on the ground, and then you said there was a dog looking the other way. So I was like, great, how do I flip this dog? And I couldn't. So I just kept it here as a remembrance. And then you said that the dog was actually looking out at the figure on the sand. And I was like, sure, that too. Then we have this figure, the dancer.
Oh my god. Unbelievable.
Who loves to be alive as they are.
Unbelievable.
Uh-huh.
And then behind them, this window through
Yeah.
which this thing has come.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You want to see the painting?
Oh, the text at the bottom says, and then we saw the daughter of the Minotaur. Do I need to put that on?
No. They're talking about the text at the bottom of the painting,
Okay.
of the caption.
Great.
God, Cat.
Will you show me the painting?
You ready?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think you have done an incredible job.
Thanks.
The wildest bit for me is that you got the dancer's pose exact but mirrored. Her top limbs are the wrong way around.
Well, there's only one way for there to be a dancer's pose, IMO.
Yeah.
And it's when you stand like that.
Yeah. You did incredible.
Thanks so much. I do love them. They're the same.
They're basically the same.
These 2 guys are the same.
You got the layout of the room pretty exact.
Great. I'm pretty pleased with that. This is very K Torquay. What's her name? K Sage. I'm thinking of K Sage.
I don't think I know K Sage.
K Sage does some pretty spectacular art. Yeah, this one.
This one's really tricky.
Well, yeah. I think I began with humanoid, and then I didn't really know where to go. But I will say these two, same.
Yeah.
Same.
Truly.
They're the same. Well.
Just beautiful. And I want to see, did you draw leaves coming up No. I said I said that one of the pillars had leaves on, but I neglected,
you didn't say which one.
neglected to tell you which.
You didn't say which one. Oh, are we interested in doing a quick fun activity to help Moma
Is that
improve
what we
its
just
website?
did? What if it's like, describe this painting? Oh.
Oh. No, I don't need to do that.
No, sorry, Mama.
Okay. Well, everyone.
You nailed it, Kat.
Thanks, Jack. Do you think that's what this...
I love to be alive as I am. Why are they saying that?
Well, the creatures all seemed like they, if I didn't let them speak, like they were maybe having not a very good time.
Oh, I think folks are having an alright time in this painting. I think it's quite...
Yeah. She's running about.
I think they're quite calm.
Well, we know when to call it quits. Then it's to do a drawing activity. All right. We can still hang out even when this is over.
And we will.
And we will.
And we shall.
Yeah. All right, gang.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming out, and we will keep you up to date about returning for
The next one.
the next Golden Idol.
Yeah.
Golden Idol 2. All right.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody. Goodbye.
Bye.